Alrighty. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good time. Hi, hi, hi. Let me bounce this over to here. Happy New Year,
Holy
everybody.
mackerel.
Holy mackerel. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year.
Hello.
Oh, I realize I'm like a little too big. There we go. Hello. How's everyone
Hang on, I'm
doing?
gonna move chat over here so you don't get Mike Wazowski'd. Hi.
Look, it's okay. I was getting Mike Wazowski'd by my own fishing game. Hi,
I
everyone.
don't know where to put chat. Hi. Vice looking spiffin'. It's true.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
This is so cousin core. I know. We're just we're here to talk to you about your insurance plan. Cousin, have you heard of the new and true insurance plan? You need to talk to grandma about it.
Oh God, no.
She needs to get on this insurance plan.
Please, no. That's the last thing we need to happen.
Why he may have no drink. I've got a Diet Coke. I went to Pepsi. I went to Arby's.
You went to Pepsi. Oh my God.
I don't know why I said that. That's so silly. I went to Arby's, so I'll be eating while we chat. Hang on, let me move the fishing game and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There.
There you go. Oh, let me raise this music.
Hello.
Quiet. Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is Hime Utsugi and Kappa.
Yeah, hi. What's up? Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Hopefully you're doing fine, because I'm doing good too. What's up? Thank you.
We spent hours.
You immediately took my glasses.
We spent hours fixing them so they would look good. Thank you. You know them. You love them. Arby's.
Oh my God.
They have the meats.
Terrible.
Did you know? Me here with the chicken sandwich. Hang on, I need to eat my Arby's. But yeah, we're here chatting.
Yeah.
It's almost New Year's.
I know. I can't believe it. This year. Oh my God. This year was a lot. Which
right, it was.
Well, as I'm noticing now, whoops, hold on.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Hold on, is Spotify
went to Pepsi? No, I would never drink Pepsi. If Coke is not available, I'll drink water. If water is not available, I just won't drink. I do not drink Pepsi. Absolutely not.
There we go. I had to fix it. Apparently, my my music broke. There we go. Now you guys have music again on stream.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
We got 10 hours to cram those best of times in. Still waiting for those.
Don't worry.
Hey, the best of times was getting to be together. Getting to hang out with y'all, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That's the best of times.
Yeah. For real.
That's the good thing that happened in between all of the other things, like being told that if they get donated, I have to display the 10 Commandments in my classroom. That was a fun thing that happened this year.
What?
Yeah, legally, if it is donated to me, I have to display the 10 Commandments in my classroom.
Okay, that's different. All right.
So fun.
Did not know that was a thing. Okay.
Yeah, it is now. It wasn't before. Thanks, 2025.
Amazing. No, for real. 2025 was like, how do I describe it? It was a very, very interesting year for me, whether it be like on stream or off stream. It was definitely a year. It was a year where it's like, I wanted to do like a bunch of stuff, and well, I'm sure we're going to talk a lot about that in a sec, but
Yeah. Texas is trying to make fetch happen. So true.
Oh my God.
Texas out here trying to make fetch happen.
And
not the cool kind.
Also, I know I know it's like kind of early. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my God, I forgot one thing which I need to do. There we go. We do that on my.
I wouldn't describe my opinions on the year in public for many reasons. Understandable. It's funny because my personal life, like my professional life in 2025 has been pretty terrible. Like good things have happened to me, but I've been so stressed by like work and things. But my life as a streamer has been like amazing. 2025 was really great for Hime Utsugi. 2025 was not very great for the person behind Hime Utsugi, let me put it that way.
Yeah, it without saying like way too much, it's like I had a very turbulent year where it was like a lot of kind of figuring out what I wanted to do, and then like just kind of falling back into streaming and having fun doing that. It's funny, we talked a little bit about this, like I know you talked about it yesterday while we were looking back at your first stream on this, and it's like obviously it's like, I want to talk a little bit about sort of me looking back on this, and it's kind of crazy because you're right. Like, IRL me had a lot of back and forth turbulence, some high notes,
and
then
especially towards the end.
Oh God, yeah, no kidding. The past couple of months for me have been crazy, which is why, like, sorry for like some of the sporadicness with some streams or having to reschedule a bit, but let's just say there's gonna be some good stuff coming. But I did want to talk about where it's like, like you were talking about yesterday, and it's crazy. I started this year, I debuted my model to like 3 people. Like, it was just really me. I had like my old model, which I know you've laughed at before.
Yeah.
Where, I swapped
the
to
Dorito
this
Man.
model. Yeah, the Dorito Man. I swapped to this model, and it was, I want to say, oh my God, I gotta stop apologizing. Look, that'll
they
never
also
happen.
said that you're gonna what did Killer Flame say? It was,
Oh, I missed
am
it.
I the
Oh,
only
so-
one that feels like Kappa is getting ready to run a shogunate with the flyest fashion?
Of course. True,
Also, thank you,
true.
Stay and Winter and anybody else that commented on our outfits. We spent many hours,
Oh, yeah.
many hours
Yeah.
getting this to look
It
good.
took a while for us to figure out. You listen to some Vampire Weekend today, you have no idea why you put them alongside this. They are just straight up, and it's because when they came out, they had that sound, and then they sort of like continued on their own.
Oh, I love
You rate the
Vampire
bits?
Weekend.
Yeah. Hey,
I rate the
Mizzy!
bits.
How you doing?
Serious question. How much will Player Hime be Player Hime in 2026? Well, I just casually bought Sunhaven for like 7 people, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be Player Hime a lot in 2026. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I might be
man.
Player Hime today.
Yeah. Maybe
tomorrow,
we'll
I
see,
guess.
depending on how it goes.
We'll see.
No, but it's crazy.
You look like an extra from Apothecary Diaries that everyone would
Damn.
obsess over for the rest of the show. Yeah.
Damn
That's
it.
so specific. It's so
wow.
good.
Okay.
Wait,
Very
did you
cool.
do your toggle? Because I see your shoulders, and I don't think I'm supposed to see your shoulders.
Oh, no, it is. Oh my God, thank you. You did not have to do
You're
that.
welcome. Oh my
Thank you so much,
goodness.
Dungeon Slime.
I just played
man.
for the first time yesterday, so you better be Player Hime a lot. Oh, I will.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
you do not have to
absolutely.
twist my arm to get me to play Sunhaven. Literally, I was laying in bed, just being lazy and watching Winter's stream, and Winter was like, maybe I should play Sunhaven. I rose like
Yeah.
a vampire. Like, I immediately sat straight up and was like, what?
Yeah.
Sunhaven mentioned?
Yeah, pretty much. No, but like, oh, what's this? A train? Oh no, you did. You started a train.
You
There
did
it
start a
is.
train.
But,
Thank you for the gift subs earlier, Dungeon Slime. Appreciate you. My gosh.
Oh my God, the audio is doubling on my end.
Oh
I'm gonna
no,
have to-
Killer Flame.
Oh, here we go.
Goodness gracious, here it goes. Here
But,
it goes.
But what's it called though?
Thank you. Happy New Year. Almost.
Well, look, we're getting there. We're almost a Happy New Year. Some people have already had their New Year's. Others will
That's
have
true.
theirs
It's New Year.
coming up.
It's New Year in Australia because
Yeah.
at like 8 a.m. this morning, Nebula messaged me and was like, Happy New Year, Hime.
Yep, there you go. Look, it's going to be a rolling New Year for everyone here today.
They're so cute.
That's kind of how it's going to go for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, for real. But yeah, like I was saying, oh my God, my ears. Oh no, the doubling sound. Hold on, I forgot. Ah!
What have you done?
I forgot. Hold on.
This
I
is
may
when
have
you
to-
spam him with bits, you guys.
My ears are getting destroyed. Hold
Doesn't
on.
fix it.
As I'm quickly trying to find the button to lower the sound on that. There we go.
Can't
Whew,
spam
we're
him.
good.
Spam him before he fixes it.
Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. No, but for real though, like I was saying.
There it is.
Oh no! The giant. Wait, I just realized the giant bits are gonna cover your face.
So many gifts.
How do you do the bits?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh!
I'm ending
took
my
off headset for a
year
second.
with the way I want the rest of my year to go. I'm eating curly fries.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Hey Maho, how you doing?
Hi, Joel.
Hey, what's up, Joel? Well, there it is, the giant bit.
There it is.
Oh no! Thank you guys.
Look
Thank
at that.
No, but
Hype. Thank you
but for
the
real
head
though,
pats.
it's crazy. Like there was so many just wacky things that kind of happened with me from the start of the year, where it's like this year was kind of where like I wanted to start looking more into like tabletop stuff, because I had at that point really just been playing it with my friends when they got me to play during the pandemic, and then like I was like, I really wanted to get more into it, and I enjoyed reading a lot of the books on the side for fun. I just didn't really know like there was people out there that liked hanging out with me while I read these books. And look, big shout out to Bloody Kruznik, my man, who's been there with me through thick and thin. I gotta say thank you, because you were there from like back when we were doing like the super scuffed Pokemon Nuzlocke to the retro Final Fantasy days, and even all the way through to
the goat.
Yep, there's my goat. Even to when we started looking at tabletop books, because I was kind of curious at first, because I wasn't sure if people would be interested in sitting here with me as I read through these books, because that's honestly, you would laugh, that's how I learned 5e. I never played 5e because my friends didn't play it, so a lot of it was I sat around here on stream reading through all the books live, and we were just like I was asking questions, and people were following along with their copy of books, and it was fun because I would just ask a ton of questions, go back and forth, and then like talk a lot with everyone. So that was like what got me into it, and then from there it's just it was more of a process of me like reading other things. We built a campaign setting on stream, and also just tons of fun stuff. And then it's funny because I think that was when Vice is just asking questions. Oh my god! And then it's like that was I think when
the screamer.
I bumped into you. Oh, the screamer. Yeah, because like I think I remember I saw one of your posts on Blue Sky talking about tabletop RPGs or like solo RPGs, and I'm like, I didn't even know you could play games like that. Because at that point, like I really only knew about like
I'm getting the lore because I actually did not know how you discovered me in the first place, because I think you found me, right? You raided into me.
I raided into you because you and I had a back and forth on Blue Sky, like in one of your threads, because I was like, I've never even seen a type of game like this. I didn't even know people played games like this, So it was really like a lot of back and forth of me like learning how that went down, and then like you and I just started talking. I think I raided you, you raided me, and then I think the first time we really talked on stream, or just really talked, was like that one RuneScape stream where we were just talking back and forth. And that
you
was
were like,
fun.
yeah, you want to chat TTRPGs while I play RuneScape? I was like, sure.
Yeah, I'm like, anyone can crash in. I've had people pop in and we'll talk like Project Moon stuff, so I was like, sure, why not? It could be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
But I was so genuinely surprised. I was like, wow, okay, you want to just hang out and talk this stuff? Sure, let's do it. Could be fun,
I love to yap. What can I say?
Yeah,
I love to yap and be yapped to.
Go figure.
Parrots don't fly. I waddle.
Do they, or do they like hop around?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've watched me play Peak. I do not fly.
Yeah, you more like plunge to the ground, and then you hear
I plummet to the ground. Parrots do not fly very far.
I mean, they more like, I was gonna say they glide. I mean, they fly,
They kind of fly.
You fly once, yeah, when you go out of the cannon. Absolutely.
When you go out of the cannon! Oh my god.
I mean, that counts technically, yeah.
Sure, yeah. I mean, what even is flying? What do you count as flying anyways? Like, how much airtime do you have to have for it to be considered flight?
How you doing, buddy? I know it's closer to New Year's for you, so you're almost there.
Legit migrate? I don't know. Falling with style,
of course.
Yeah.
Look, that's part of it,
I don't know, do they? I don't migrate. I just don't go outside, man. The most I go outside is to the car, I get out of my car.
Yeah, no problem.
I walk through the parking lot. I go into wherever. Time for me to pew pew. We're gonna be here for like 12 hours. So.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be here a while. So
later.
Don't you worry. I'll catch you later. Oh, thank you, Unleashed.
That's because you're domesticated. It's true.
Domesticated have on your haters as you fall. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no. For me, a lot of it was like just kind of doing a bunch of stuff, playing a bunch of TTRPGs this year. Like, I know what I usually have done before that, and what I still do on the side, is like, I know me and Kyle do our Mega 10 nights, which him and I have been doing forever. That's just kind of been like one of the things we've done for fun forever.
Yeah.
And then I actually did, like, on the side, was playing a bunch of the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, which was kind of fun, because I had played some of those older games, and then some of them was a completely new experience for me, you know? But I'm just really happy seeing sort of, like, how, like, other things that, like, I ended up knocking out of the park this time was like, oh my god, I finally finished that video. Again, shout out to Kruznik, I told you.
Congratulations for you finally finishing that video, because you guys don't, like, so Kappa and I will have just, like, times where we're just doing productive things, you know, we're just kind of chatting idly while he's editing something, I'm working on something, you know, and we'll just be sitting there working. Because sometimes having, like, a accountability, productivity partner can just be really motivating, more than working by yourself. But anyways, throughout the last 6 months, I have watched on and off as Kappa has edited this one video. So I didn't know when it was ever going to come out. And then yesterday not yesterday, but it was like a couple of days ago, and you were like, I said it would come out this year, so I gotta hustle. I said it would come out. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, edit.
Like, originally I was trying to aim for Christmas, but I wasn't able to make that deadline. And I was like, well, I said I would do it by the end of the year. Well, we beat it by 1 day. So you know what? Yeah. That's a win in my book. And
technically again, 2 days.
Technically 2, you're right. And you know what? I'm happy about it because there's only so much you can do with, like, really old footage. And at that point, I'm not gonna lie, I want to say that was like the 3rd game I beat on stream since I started streaming. So it was, oh my god, it was so scuffed. But I'm really glad that you know, I hope you guys had fun with it. And you know, there's gonna be more videos. I don't know if they'll be like that, or if they are, I will plan them out better, I'll tell you that much. But there's gonna be a lot more fun stuff. Cass. Yeah.
Imagine beating a game on stream. Yeah, I have never done that.
I can't, I feel bad to say, but I've done that enough where I appreciate, oh my goodness, I'm sorry if I forgot your name on this. I know someone popped in and was saying that from the Mega 10 read-along that I did for that tabletop game, they actually went back and they watched, or they've been watching the playthrough that me and Kyle did of us playing through the first game, and I'm like, oh my god, this was before I was even a VTuber. This was like the funniest scuffed stream quality. I go, it's as bad as you can imagine, where now it's like, I started laughing. I'm like, I appreciate that you're checking the video out. At the same time, I go, I'm so embarrassed because I'm like, it's so old and so bad mic quality. And then, like, there's just some parts where it's like, it's an old game, so it's got like those, oh, you just gotta go grind for 20 minutes. So we'll just go and grind for like 20-30 minutes and just shoot the shit. And I'm like, man, some things never change.
Okay, if we're talking about TTRPGs, I have finished a couple of campaigns on stream. I finished my Astro Prisma campaign. I finished the Hourglass Sings. I did finish that one as well. And I finished 2 other ones, but they were really short, like the Dawn of the Orcs and the oh shoot, what was that one? What was that shopkeeper one that I did?
Oh, I don't actually know.
The name just like popped out of my head. Oh shoot,
we did finish that duet game. Yep, we did finish Tangled Blessing.
We did. We finished Tangled Blessing as well.
You can go watch that now.
Did that take 3 sessions ultimately?
Yeah, it took 3 sessions. Yep.
Let me see. Dang, what was the name of that game? It was really fun too. The Merchant. I'll find it. Village Emporium. I did finish that one as well. And the Magus, but I technically didn't stream the Magus. We played it off stream, and then I recorded a thing. Oh, thanks for my glasses back. But yeah. Otherwise, but the thing is, I play a lot of games, a lot of TTRPGs that they may never end, just depending on how I do it, you know. So who knows?
That's why I'm kind of worried when you do your
Archivium, 4 years of university.
Oh, thank you for my glasses.
It's a good thing my prologue is going to be 100 years, because it's going to take 100 years to play that game. Every time because it's 4 years of education. Every time I stream it, I play about 3 or 4 days worth.
Oh my god.
of in-game time.
Now
so.
I feel like I need to look up that game because now I might want to try that on the side for like a fun.
It's really
side project.
fun.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
It's kind of like Tangled Blessings, but
Mhm.
if instead of like one journal entry per semester, you had one journal entry every day.
Oh my god, that sounds like a lot. Like
It is
you
a
know,
lot.
I understand though why journaling games are popular though, because after we played that, I'm like, I sat there with a couple of friends, and again, a lot of my friends that I play tabletop with, they've only played like D&D or Pathfinder, and I explained the premise of this, and they're like, I kind of want to try this. Hell, I even showed one of my close friends my copy of 1,000-Year-Old Vampire, which I know I said I would play it at some point. We will, and even he's like, "Dude, I want to play this. This actually looks like a fun
1,000-Year-Old
game."
Vampire is really fun.
Yeah, definitely, it's on the
Super
list for
fun.
me to get to. It's a ton of fun. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
We
No,
need to
mine
play
was pretty
Dawn.
good.
I really want to play Dawn, by the way.
Yeah,
like, and
absolutely.
I'm not just saying this because you're here, but like that's legit a game that's
Mhm.
on my bucket list.
Yep, it is on the list. I definitely want to check it out as well. Like, and that's the other thing. I blame you because now I have like a whole list of these games that I want to play, and it's just, oh my gosh.
They're really fun. I don't think 1,000-Year-Old Vampire was my first. It might have been my first. I can't remember if I played that one first or the Bluebeard one first. I think it's good, and I'm not biased. It looks super
course.
good.
Like, you say that, but then when we were playing Grand Blue, I was cracking up at your card where it's, "By Dawn now!"
By Dawn now.
I'm like, it's perfect.
We're gonna play it. Have
We
y'all tried Fabula Ultimate? Oh, have we? Have we? You
Hey,
haven't.
Ruffin.
I have played a lot of Fabula Ultima.
Yeah,
I'm in
I
a group
haven't.
game, and I have a solo campaign.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I'm looking forward to doing that. Also, hey, Ruffin, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, but
It's really fun.
no, and it's funny. Yeah, like I think honestly, because it's like at this point I had only really played Rift Breakers, and that was like my first technically solo because you and I co-opted. But now it's like the first like actual game that I'm playing on my own is Across a
Well,
Thousand
you've been
Dead
playing
Worlds.
Across a Thousand Dead Worlds, which is great.
It's very funny because, of course, my first facility that I find is like a massive one where I'm like, well, I guess I'm just going to keep coming back here for days. We're going to have tons of fun. And I'm like, I'm probably going to die in this thing. Oh, yeah, thank you. I hope you're having a good New
out
Year's,
here
too.
boosting the TTRPG industry. I hope so. I have, I'm a really big fan of the indie games, especially, and so I will keep boosting them. I really want to get back to doing my solo TTRPG roundup because I kind of stopped doing those when it had their whole meltdown. But I kind of want to go back into doing that because it was a lot of fun. I'm not a certified 5e hater. I will play 5e from time to time, but it's definitely not my favorite system, so indie's all the way. Does Fabula Ultima still count as indie?
I would assume so.
It technically is, right? Even though it's huge. It technically is still indie.
Yeah, I would say it's like a double A, you could even say, because I would say like Pathfinder and D&D, I would put those in like AAA if you wanted to say that. Maybe like World of Darkness, stuff like that.
Okay.
Warhammer stuff,
yeah,
I'd
World
say those
of Darkness, D&D, yeah. Hime, have you tried this new game? It's called Loa. The cool kids call it Loa. I may or may not have a special Discord role related to that with a little frog. It's been cool to find TTRPG streamers who aren't just D&D. Yeah. I think that the majority of the TTRPG streamers, especially VTubers, are still 5e,
they just do 5e.
And Pathfinder. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Pathfinder as well. But I've been finding more who do other games too. There's not very many. And if in my small way I can influence people to try them, then I'm really happy.
It's funny that you say that because it's like, yeah, like a lot of the VTubers that I have seen mostly focus on like 5e and Pathfinder, but like for the stuff that I look at, I'm like, I look at like old like D&D stuff. So it's like, hell, I did the AD&D read along where we were reading through that. I know I've looked at some older 3.5 books. I think I've looked at the PHB for that and like some of stuff like that. And well, you can expect, as I promised, I'm gonna give my my Pathfinder 1e tutorial where I'm gonna do like a whole little presentation with everyone. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna change y'all to the horizontal chat because this one covers up a little bit too much. Okay.
5e is most likely the most accessible game to the masses. Yeah, I'm gonna
That
be
is
real
very
with you.
true.
I think it's.
But the thing is, 5e is accessible in the sense that you can go to the store and buy the book, but in terms of like getting started, you know how long it takes to explain to somebody how to even fill out their character sheet in 5e? It like sucks.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's terrible.
No, like for real. That's always like the big problem that we have where like the main reason why me and my friends play old systems is because you get to have a lot of fun and like oh yeah. Have you gone through? Okay, so it's funny that you bring that up with Dragon Magazine and stuff, because I've talked a little bit about it, and I did do a stream where we looked at some of the old, like Warcraft TTRPG stuff, because yes, there's 3.5 stuff for Warcraft, and a lot of it is kind of written in the Dragon Magazine format, where it's kind of on like old forum pages and stuff like that were official. So yeah, no, absolutely. Dude, the old Dragon Magazine stuff is tons of fun. And that's why, like, when I recommend people and I say, hey, let's sit down, I'll sit down and teach you how to play some of these older systems, it's mostly because you get a lot more of that freedom of, I'll say, instead of what class do you want to play, I'll ask you, what do you want to do? Because there's always a ton of ways to help you get to what it is that you want to play. Or maybe it's just like a theme. Like some of my friends who he never really played D&D before, but he wanted to be oh my goodness, it's one of these characters from JJK where he summons like ink creatures or like shadow creatures or something like that. He wanted to be a character like that, and we sat down and like helped him figure out, oh well, if we make you a Duskblade, you get to use magic and melee, so you're a Gish, and you could also use summon spells to get creatures like that. And I think, to me, that's a fun way to really like get people to like, get them into understanding like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Also, hey, welcome, how you doing?
Ew, he's my cousin.
Yeah, not like that.
Ew, not like that.
5e is hard to start, but you've had a realization it's really, really amazing at simplifying.
That's true.
Yeah,
once you get started, it's not too bad. And say, like, it's true, I end up helping them, but at the same time, like, you teach a man, give a man a fish versus teach a man to fish, right? Kind of situation. But also, I don't know, is it controversial if I think that you shouldn't need a textbook to tell you how to fill out a character sheet?
Like, okay, I would say the reason why I think a lot of these indie RPGs do very well is because exactly for that reason. I think they do a good job of being concise or being pretty upfront with telling you what you need to have on your sheet. It doesn't need to be super complicated and everything. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Kappatain. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And I agree. Yeah, it shouldn't be. And I think like that's actually a good way to describe it. Where I've sat down and talked about it with a couple of friends of mine. Where I've said I've described like players' handbooks and stuff like that. I said they're textbooks for a fantasy world, and it's up to you how much you want to use it. Because if you're, and I think Killer Flame mentioned it. I think Say mentioned it earlier too. And London, it depends on like if your DM is good, then you don't really need the textbook because you're basically I can give you the rundown, and that's something like I'm keeping in mind because like I said, I'm gonna do a tutorial stream on how to play Pathfinder 1e, and even with that, it's like I want to make it digestible. And it makes me sit down and think, well, what does the player actually need to know? Because there's a lot of stuff that can be kind of confusing on a sheet. And a lot of it really, you can just kind of, it's either you look at it once and then you never think about it again. Or, it's something that once you get a good explanation, I think it'll be fine. Yeah.
To be fair, I am coming at this from the perspective of somebody who ran the D&D club at school, right? And so every time a student that was new to D&D came, I had to sit there with them and walk them through creating their character. Whereas when we played Draconim, I literally just gave them the demo and they were able to build their character. They didn't have to ask me anything.
Awesome.
It was simple. There weren't as many things to fill out, and everything that was on the character sheet just made sense. They didn't have to, there's a lot of numbers on the sheet, but also there's a lot of little rules. And then it's like, okay, and then for this other number, you have to add these two numbers together and then do this and do that. It's a lot. For sure. And it's obviously like I play a lot of 5e. It's just that, it's different. And I think as far as explaining it to people, that's why I was talking about the word accessibility. I don't know that 5e is accessible in that sense. Whereas if I get people started, like nowadays, if somebody is new to TTRPGs, I'm like, play Brambletrek, play Thousand-Year-Old Vampire, you know,
Yeah.
like it's got a character sheet that is very intuitive to fill out.
Yeah.
Yeah, D&D is so front-loaded.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine runs cons. Yeah, there was like a month where
Mm-hmm.
there were a bunch of kids out for like theater practice, and so I created some like pre-generated characters, and they just chose characters, and that saved so much time. They just chose a character that was close enough to what they wanted to do, and we just went, you know.
Yeah, like honestly, that's kind of the tricky part too, because I think I've thought about that before when it comes to like pre-gen stuff versus making your own character. I think like if you're doing something long term, totally make your character, because then you can have that sort of sense of attachment. But pre-gen, if you're learning something, I'm totally okay with grabbing a pre-gen, because you want to make sure you understand what you're doing first. You know what I mean?
It's true. Character creation is its own beast. I recently got the Burning Wheel because Bundle of Holding has a chokehold on my wallet, and I'm really interested to see how that character creator goes, because it's supposed to be pretty involved.
Oh yeah, look, you say that, and it's like I've got myself a copy of Triangle Agency, and I'm excited. Yeah, later
when
this
are you
week.
running that? When are you
Okay,
running that?
so-
Give me a date. Give me a date
all
now.
right. So later this week, we're gonna do our classic sit down and read through and talk about rules and a bunch of stuff, and then from there, we're eventually gonna go and build out a one shot, which I'll probably set something special up for that. I'll mention that when we talk about stuff for later, but just as a little teaser for now, yes, that is one of the things that's on the list. Definitely gonna be doing that.
Okay. All right. Okay, this is very on par for us, but this hour was supposed to be us reflecting on 2025, and all we did was talk about TTRPG.
Yeah, that's on brand.
So on brand. Okay, let me reflect, because you talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
So, and I talked about this a little bit on Blue Sky when I made my post, but like at this time last year, my like average CCV was like 3 people, right? It was mostly like Yggdra and sometimes 2 Sloth. There were like 3 people that were pretty much always there. And I did my debut, which all debuts always have like a good jump in viewership, but like a lot of those people like I've never seen again since then, right?
That happens.
And so then I went back to my 3 people CCV, and now it's the end of the year, a year later, and I'm at 1,000 followers. Thank you guys so much for that, by the way. 1,000 people. It's like mind-boggling.
Congratulations.
I have like a lot of regulars that I can name, and y'all are so cool. Like my Discord, I still remember I started the Discord early on. Yggdra, I think, is actually the one that told me like, hey, you should start a Discord. And I was like, yeah, but there's like 2 people that watch, and Yggdra's like, yeah, but make the Discord anyways. You know, it'll grow.
I can relate on that, because Kruznik was the one who told me to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, so we can know when like you're gonna go live or stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. And it ultimately turned into like where we just talk about games, talk about tabletop stuff, and it's also fun.
I love my Discord so much. Like even on days I'm not streaming, or when I'm at work on my planning period, just going in and chatting and seeing what people are up to. Like it doesn't feel like a chore for me to upkeep or keep up with the community. It's just a group of people that I genuinely enjoy spending my time with, and I'm very, I don't take it for granted, because I know that the VTuber sphere can be very toxic sometimes, and so I'm very thankful every day for this community that I've cultivated and how chill everybody is. It's just, I don't know, cutthroaty a little bit. And so I don't know. I love my community a lot, and it's come a long way. We've come a long way.
Oh yeah.
I've been in March. I'll have been streaming for 2 years. It's like a long time and not a long time at the same time. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I get that, because like for me, like we recently just celebrated my 2 years of streaming, where it was really funny, because like when I debuted like with my first model, it was like end of November, and then immediately started the whole first year. Whole first year was very, very much of trying to understand, getting used to streaming on my own, because for me, it was like a lot of my old streams were just me and Kyle hanging out, playing an old game, and then it turned into me playing games on my own and really finding myself there.
I know.
And then all this year was just, now that I kind of have a format that I like, what are other things that I want to do? And then, I never imagined myself doing as many collabs as I ended up doing this year, for sure. Also, hey, Nero, what's up, buddy?
For me being here. I love the Hourglass Sings. Yeah, that was great, and I'm so glad that we got to finish that story on stream together. Like, I really wanted to see that through to the end, and I don't know, I really loved
Mhm.
that story. I want to do a recap later where I read through all of the journal entries in order, you know? I think that would be nice, but just, man. I was more comfortable with being in this community. That makes me really happy. I really think my
Yeah.
community is very cozy. You can never tell who's new and who's not new, you know?
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
No, and you're right. Like that's the other thing too. Is like understanding like the type of audience that you want to have around, and just I'm
Mhm.
glad that all you guys hang out with both of us on this because
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, like from the crew or like the group of people, the crew from like before that we used to hang out and like just like the Megaton community, there really wasn't a lot of us around, and I'm glad that
Yeah.
everyone who hung out is sticking around,
I
and
feel
we're
like I
checking
found
out
an
a bunch of
internet
stuff.
home. That's so sweet.
Aw.
It is really about trying to find a certain niche that suits you, but still having certain things to reach out if you need a breather. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's exactly it. That's why I always say I'm primarily a solo TTRPG streamer because that is what most of my content, right? But if I am brain dead and I need to play a video game, I can. Or if I want to work on my minis, I do that, and I try to do that at least once a week. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like how, like I said, for me and Kyle keep our tradition of us playing our Megaten games, and it's funny for us. It's like it's become less and less about keeping going through the franchise because we do that for fun for us, but it's mostly for the two of us to hang out because him and I are IRL friends, so we get to
Yeah.
have a lot of fun, and
Thank you,
it's another way to
AD.
hang out. Yeah,
AD has been here a long time too.
we spotted you
AD's a
in the
real
VOD from
one.
yesterday.
Yeah, AD, we were rewatching my debut. We were watching it last night. I was like, "There's AD."
Yeah.
Been around. That's a real one right there. Still on watching my shenanigans a year later. Gasp, yeah. Kind of curious, but question for both of you. How did you go about finding your niche while still having the general wiggle room, having that good balance? So the funny thing is, when I first started streaming, I was like, I'm going to be a cozy streamer because my day job sucks and is so stressful, so I'm just going to play farming games and chill out. But then I found
Hey,
that
what's up, Salad?
being locked into only doing that all the time was actually really tiring in a different way. And ever since I became a teacher, I didn't have really a creative outlet. Before I became a teacher, I did freelance writing. I've talked about this briefly, but I did like indie game dev and stuff. And then suddenly all of my time was spent on my job and I didn't have time to write or do anything creative, and it just sucked the life out of me. And so I was like, I enjoy playing solo TTRPGs. Why don't I try streaming it? And I streamed a couple of them, had a good time. There were definitely some hit or misses where I was like, okay, I didn't present this as well as I should have. But after doing it a couple of times, I was like, I really enjoy doing this, and it seems like people enjoy watching it. So maybe this can be my creative outlet that I've been missing. And also, it's unique because I tried to find other people that stream solo TTRPGs, and when I started, there was one guy, one other guy, and he streamed this on YouTube. And so I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And I pivoted to that around either a month before, but like pretty close to when I debuted this model. So it's been about a year of me doing that, and that's me finding the niche, but also understanding that I don't know how. I think a lot of you have watched my solo TTRPG streams, but they require a lot of brain power. And so I try to stream 4 times a week, but if I stream solo TTRPGs all 4 of those days, then I'm just like completely brain dead, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
being able to then, okay, I was introduced to Warhammer last September. So then I was like, okay, I can stream that too, and so now I've got
Now
a
you
couple
got
of options.
a whole other thing.
Yeah.
No,
Kingdom Death. Who do I have to blame for this? Actually, L is one of the main perpetrators that got me into KDM over on the Black Oath Discord. They were like, look at this game. I was like, uh-oh.
It's funny that you mentioned that because, like,
Yeah.
for me, for my niche, my niche was weird because, like, I I got some, we'll give you a little bit of lore. It's like, if you picked up a little bit, I've done a bit of office work, and it's funny because that's why, like, for me, everything was always super stressful on the side, so it turned into, well, when am I going to have time to sit down and play these old games? And that's kind of what got me and Kyle doing, like, our old Megaton night, where it's like, you know what, if we just set time aside to play old games, then we'll get around to doing it. And, well, it kind of worked, but it was like you mentioned, finding that right audience and like the niche in the sense. For me, it was like a lot of the audience of these old games were super gatekeepy, very like rude and not very like great. And that's not to say that was just how it was back then. Nowadays they're so much nicer, and a lot of it was like tiring. So after a while, I was like, you know what, let's broaden our scope from just this very specific type of game. And that was when I started playing like the old Final Fantasy games, and it's nice, you get some people popping in and out. Played some old Pokemon Nuzlocke, and then from there I what's it called? That was when I started looking into tabletop stuff, because I was always a fan of it. On the side, once my friends got me more into it, I started reading those, and that's what got me into it. Yeah, diversified, really. Because it's more like I was still within my realm of, I like RPGs, and I stuck with that. Now, Unleashed, it's funny, because this is how I actually got to meet Unleashed, was when I used to stream me doing some stuff playing Limbus Company, where I would do, like, my weeklies every once in a while on it, or stuff like that. And it's, like, it's fun and all, but it's more of a community where, like you mentioned with that other guy, they were on YouTube, so that community is mostly over there. And it's really funny because anyone who would pop in to my Limbus streams, you would have like chat try to like backseat like crazy and getting angry like, wow, you just don't have this optimized? You don't know what you're doing? I'm like, dude, I'm just playing the game to have fun. What are you doing? So, it kind of turned into like, understanding. It's like, look, I appreciate it, and I know it's always going to happen. It's always going to be backseaters. Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's finding what's fun for you. And for me, it turned into, well, I like having fun playing a lot of these RPGs, even if they're old. Because sometimes some people just want to see an old game, and they're confused, They're like, how do you even play this? Sometimes it's just more fun to watch someone support play it.
The modern gaming industry, when everywhere you turn, they're like, this is how we're using AI. AI is the future. I'm like, shut the front door.
No, and honestly, that's why
the full cup.
I really love to support like indie RPGs. I really like indie games. So that's why, like, for me, a lot of the stuff that I started leaning into was, if there are indie games that I enjoy, I really like to show those off, because I do think like those deserve credit. If I can like show those off, enjoy it, I think that's a great way to get people to say, hey, go check this out. You know what I mean? Yeah. And
also,
that comes from having friends into that.
Really quick, I forgot that I had turned off all my redeems for the karaoke stream. They're back on now.
Oh, there you go.
So I didn't realize I had turned all of them off, and they're back on now. Most of them.
Yeah.
So they're about to throw a bunch of things at me, probably. They're like, finally, the time has come.
Look, it's going to be great, because you're just going to get, like, hit by, like, a million water bottles, and I'm just going to be up there.
It is.
Yep.
There it is. I will take a sip of my Diet Coke.
You're just jittering on my screen. It's so funny. The props are invisible.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Aw. I love hearing stories about how people discovered us too, because it's just always little things that you don't realize, make a difference, and then people are like, and then I found you from that little thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Like, Unleashed, I hate to break it to you. It's like, oh, why am I using a bunch of IDs that have so much variety? Well, you see, it's because I was missing some of the core units. So I was like, you know what's something I could do to make it work? Because I used to be like someone that it's like, because I used to min-max a lot in that game, where me and my friends would come up with really silly teams, where it's like, it's not really about being optimal, it's about playing for fun, and people will get angry because our teams are like, technically they work, but who needs fancy core? Yeah. True. Yeah, spending time with friends. Exactly. And that was also the other thing, too. Like, actually getting to hang out with a bunch of people on stream. For me, before, like, you and I started to collab, a lot of the people that I would collab with were, like, either some IRL friends, sometimes it was people from my D&D group, that I think that was some of the funniest stuff when we did when we did the building a campaign in 5e, where it was me, Joe, and Bones, and we were sitting in here laughing because a lot of it was originally I told them at some point I was thinking about trying to run a 5e one shot. So they're like, so we're building the campaign that we're gonna play live now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
I do that all the time.
Thank you for putting my cloak on top of my kimono. Thank you. It actually kind of works. You know what? I'll take that. That looks good. Oh, man. But, you know, it was definitely something like that. It was a lot of, you know, getting to feel more comfortable with doing collabs and stuff. Like, I think I've done a couple of collabs with a few friends as well. But yeah, no, it was more like when we started to do a lot of tabletop stuff together that it made me realize, no, we can really do some cool stuff, you know?
Yeah, for sure. All right, on that note, it has been an hour. I know we started a little bit late, but I want to kind of stay on track. Let me put up, I'm going to pull up the little schedule image because I want to talk about it, and then we can talk about the next thing. Okay, so I slapped this together in Canva. I'm just going to Mike Wazowski both of us for a second. I slapped this together in Canva using some templates, and then Kappa doodled all of the art. So if you see like the me and the Happy New Year, okay, you're gonna laugh because I haven't told you this story yet. You're gonna laugh. I showed this to friends to see who was, you know, down to like play party games, and I can't remember. I think it was Say who was like, "Oh, that was really clever what Kappa did with the 2006 on the dice," and I. Okay, so real talk. When you sent me the image and I saw the dice, I did not make that connection. And I was just like, so what I'm used to in dice is they'll make the biggest number, like the accent number. So I was like, why did he make the 2 gold? That's not even the biggest number on a D6. What the heck? But
oh my god.
Because you had the 0 on the D10, so I was like, maybe he just forgot. And I'm not going to correct him because he spent all this time drawing it. So I just didn't say anything. And then whoever, I think it was Say, but was like, yeah, that was really clever how he did that with the dice for 2026. And then it took a while for me to process that because I was in the middle of doing something. Then I was like, oh yeah, Say just said that. I'm going to go look. And I went and looked and I was like, oh my God, it's the year 2026.
You know, that the funniest thing about it that I could tell you was so I had to use my actual dice as a reference for that because I was like visually I'm like, okay, how am I gonna like do this? And I had to like take a picture of my dice lined up in the right way and then like try to draw the shapes and I wasn't too sure because I was like, okay, maybe that'll work. Nah, I think that's fine. And it's like, you know, I was like, I wanted to do something that could be kind of fun, you know, because why not? And there you have it.
So that's a funny story for you that I did not recognize. I just thought, I don't know what I thought. I was like, surely he, you know, it's fine. I'm not gonna say anything. He worked really hard. It looks great. I'm not gonna say anything. He messed up. And then no, you did it on purpose because it's the year. It's New Year's. I'm just stupid. But it turned out really, really cute. But yeah, so we're supposed to talk about our goals for 2026 now.
Yeah. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff that I've got kind of in the works. Like honestly, I know there's a couple of
Triangle Agency.
Yep, Triangle Agency coming up. Like actually, yeah. So I guess to like go from the top for me on this, it's like this year I got to really spend a lot of time being a player in games, and this coming year, I actually do want to DM some games. So you'll probably see me setting up to DM some one shots. You're probably gonna see. I want to say I do want to make one long-running campaign, but we'll see how people are feeling about it. I'll say we'll start short, and then if people want to keep going, we'll be more than happy to keep going. Definitely want to take a look at like a number of different systems because, you know, I did mention we did look at like the Retro Megaton book. I do want to do a campaign of that or like a one-shot of that. We're definitely taking a look at Triangle Agency on Friday, and then from there, I do want to run something as well. Yeah. And then from there, there's a ton of other things. No, go for it. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to post, or I'm gonna put up the my goals that I had at debut because I know we kind of touched on it last night, but I'm gonna put those up for a second. And chat, GC.
You get to spend a lot of time as a player.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so these were the goals that I had developed for myself, right? Like
Mhm.
as a VTuber. So when I made my debut, these were my goals, right? And a lot of the short-term goals I did. So I
Mhm.
released a song cover. I started reading a book out loud. It was Frankenstein, and then I got sick, but I want to get back to that. So I
Mhm.
want to keep working on that. Did I progress my lore story? No, I'm gonna work on that. Now I have all these
Don't
friends that are
remind
like
me.
pro voice actors. I
I
can
still
have
have to
help.
work on mine.
All the ghosts can have a voice actor. You can be Jonathan. It's perfect. You're gonna be Jonathan.
Oh boy.
Hi, Bull. Good
Hey,
to see
Bull,
you.
how you doing?
Um, I did do some co-working. I did quite a bit of co-working on Discord. I have a productivity channel on there, so that's really nice.
Mhm.
Be better about remembering to raid people. I am very good about that. I raid all the time now. Can y'all believe that before I would forget to raid and Kai would have to remind me? Kai would be like, "Hime, you didn't raid anybody." I'm like,
There was a
ah.
period of time where I just didn't rate anyone because I was either the only person
I
in the category or I was like, I
yeah.
don't know anyone else to rate
I don't
into.
know anyone, and I was like,
So
I have two viewers. I'm not gonna raid, right?
I
It's
know it feels
like
awkward sometimes like that, but you know what?
yeah,
That's okay. You should feel okay with
yeah.
it, you know?
And the thing is, the reverse doesn't make sense, right? So when people raid me with two people, I'm jazzed. I'm like, hey, happy to meet you, welcome. But I don't know why I thought that if I raided with two people, I would be the scum of the earth,
Yeah,
and
some
so I
people are
just
like, "Oh, why are you doing that?" I know, because like that
yeah,
happens. Like I
ugh.
know sometimes, I think it's like there is a feature where it's like you can block raids for people with like less than like 5 viewers or something like that. So
Yeah.
it's like I've seen that.
I have heard that it's better to block raids with just one person because
Yeah, because
sometimes they
that's
can be a
usually how
scam.
spammers. Yeah.
But honestly, I don't. I maybe I should,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
I still have it set to one, and so far nobody's like abused it.
Yeah.
So I don't mind it. I just don't want any spammers to
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for any raids. I'm a niche within a niche. So
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
um then the long-term goals, the compose an original song, I still want to do that. Ideally, what I want to do is compose the melody. Like I'll do the song myself and then
Hmm.
commission somebody to turn that into like instrumentation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm technically doing the interactive choose your own adventure stream because we're doing the chat plays a TTRPG, which is basically what that is.
Hmm.
I tried the book club. I tried to make it subscribers only, and it just wasn't very sustainable. So I might just do a solo TTRPG book club and just open it to everyone because it was really hard to make like it's members only. I don't know why that blocked me a lot. And then look, this is the part that is so funny to me. Do you see on the bottom where I reluctantly put collab with other people as a long-term goal?
Hmm.
Because I was like, haha, nobody's gonna want to collab with me. Haha, I don't want to interact with people. And
Hmm.
look at me now.
Yeah. There you go.
Like here
No.
we are.
No, it's funny because like oh my god, I still have my list of stuff where it's like obviously we're still working on I've got stuff from my donor goals from there you
Oh
go.
my gosh.
There you
Oh my
go.
gosh. London, did you just start a stream just to end it to raid? That is so
Nice,
funny.
amazing. But
Thanks for the raid, London.
but yeah, like I've got like a whole bunch of stuff on my list too where it's like more like
Mhm.
immediate stuff would be like I've got some video projects in the works, so I don't want that one video on the main channel to be a fluke. That yeah,
Yeah.
no, I've got a lot of some fun solo stuff coming up on there as well as other tabletop
Y'all,
stuff.
if you haven't watched that video that Kappa put up, like the thing is, and when I edit my videos, I don't put that much thought into it. I'm just like, okay, I'm just clipping out the parts that are not important.
Hmm.
But the way, I mean, it's like he's a pro or something, but Kappa really approaches it from a more analytical angle of like, oh, here's the music. Oh, I want this scene change to happen on the beat. Oh, when the bass drops, I want this to
Hmm.
happen. Like, you are so analytical and methodical with it, and I don't know
Unfortunately,
if
it's why
people
it
really
took so
understand and
long.
appreciate that,
Look,
because it's
unfortunately,
amazing.
look, I'm
That part with the
glad.
big jazz music is
Oh
so
yeah,
good. Like, please watch it if you haven't already
yeah.
seen it. It's so good.
Thank
Just the
you.
like craftsmanship. honestly.
I had a lot of fun with that, like going through the video, timing some of the stuff. And again, it's like when you're working with old footage, there's only so much room you can wiggle around with.
Yeah.
But it's making something fun out of it, which is to me my favorite part. Like I've mentioned before, like for me, my favorite part about streaming is being able to do a lot of fun stuff with cool people and hanging out and having a good time doing it. For me, that's the fun for me in streaming. That's why I do it. That's why I enjoy it. And like, you know, being able to make awesome videos with that, it's a lot of fun. Like
that's so cute.
Oh man. But like, you know, between that and it's like I've got a couple, like I know for anyone who'd been checking out some of our old VODs, like I know some ideas out there would be like me and Kyle working together on a video talking about Persona 2. Strange, I know, but it's one of the things that we did together. A lot of fun stuff. Like I want to do maybe some revisits of like me teaching how to play 5e, because you know, I was so surprised to see that people do go and still watch that video, or the Mega 10 one. Make like a nice cleaned up version to really help people get into these games, as well as like you know, just other fun stuff. So that's that. Sure. Other silly things I've got is and you're gonna laugh at this, maybe because I know I went through some of the retro Final Fantasy stuff. I've got like technically the next game is Final Fantasy VII, which is a game that I think I've only played once.
You already know my thoughts on Final Fantasy VII. I'm not going to be a downer about it.
So I'm like, I know at some point I'll probably get around to like doing more of the retrospective on that. And then you know, and then I say that and I lie as I remember, you know, we still also have Xenosaga, but you know, that's a buy redeem. Look, that one's gonna be the,
I got two words for you, Kappa.
Mass Effect.
That is on the list as well. It is on the list. It is on the list.
Where is it on the list?
Look,
it better be a 1-digit number on the list. I've been bugging you about Mass Effect for months, man.
It's gonna be there. It's gonna be not this week, but maybe next week. I'll tell you that much.
He's gonna put it on like a date that I can't watch it. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, it'll be Thursday at 7 p.m. Oh, it's conveniently at that time when you play break. Oh, so sorry. Sorry, man. Sorry, Hime.
Oh no, whoops. But yeah, no, like other fun things, like oh, actually I completely forgot to even mention this. Like
you should play Xenosaga with like a bingo board or something.
I was actually thinking about doing something funny like that.
That would make it extra funny.
Oh yeah.
I could make a bingo board for Mass Effect for you.
Yeah, we could definitely we contributed. Oh my god, to the Mass Effect.
You need to play it.
Thank you, Mary. Yeah. But trust me, it's on the list. Absolutely.
Okay. Do you guys want to see a preview? So, because we're talking about stuff we're doing for 2026, do you guys want to see a preview of the visual novel I'm working on, since you guys met Kappa's donation goal for the charity? If you want to see it, I need to see this emote.
Oh no.
I know you're all subscribed. I need to see that emote, and then I will share it.
Yeah, no problem, Joel. Thanks again.
I will share some stuff. I'll share.
I hope you have a great day.
Thank you, Joel. Okay, I think London might want to see the information.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm already excited. In the chat. Oh my god.
Killer Flame.
He's like, yeah, there's more people. To. Oh, Hekaton got a sub. Love to see it.
Look, again, I actually have to say thank you for helping me out with this, thank you everyone who really wanted to see me in a visual novel, and thank you for donating for like an amazing cause. And on that note, it's like, I definitely want to do another charity stream. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad people enjoyed the cause, and hell, you know what? I'll try to do a marathon of my own one day. We'll see.
Okay, let me show. I'm gonna show some stuff. There's no spoilers yet. It's only a little. I won't show any spoilers. I'm just gonna show like a little bit of the basic information. There's a twist because there's gonna be another character, because it would be too easy with just two characters. So we added another love interest. This person enthusiastically recommended themselves for the love interest. I did not ask.
We should probably explain what it is, because for those who don't know, so as part of the charity stream that I did for our $300 goal, which The goal was $100. You guys went way above and beyond, by the way. Thank you guys.
Can you believe that he said that he's like, hey man, I'm gonna set the goal at $50. I'm like, you shut up. Like, stop it.
Okay, so oh my god, no, what are you doing?
Yep, there you go.
Thank you so much. You did not have to do that.
We're gonna get Mike Wazowski'd for a little bit. Hang on,
Hey,
I'll
I
move
think
it
my
on
dad
this.
got a sub.
Did he really?
I think he did. That's funny.
That is so funny.
He's
Okay.
someone mysterious in the list.
No, dang it. If I put it behind us, they can't see anything. Okay, here. So I'm working on it. So it is, just in case, I think I already mentioned this before, but it is it's a coffee shop AU, okay? And that's been the biggest part, is me just trying to be like, okay, these are not my friends. These are just random fictional characters that bear some resemblance to my friends, you know? But so here's the summary of the story, is that Vice is a barista at Perfect Blend, a local coffee shop that moved into a new location after the rent at the other place got too high. As he settles into new routines while at a crossroads in his life, personally and professionally, Vice meets Nero, a young guitarist who sparks his passion for life once again. That's the synopsis.
The spider milk. Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be on the menu. Someone has to ask.
Right.
her.
Yeah, we'll put that. So then we have Vice, the barista at Perfect Blend. So he was working on a master's in literature when a family emergency forced him to withdraw from university. He took up a job at Perfect Blend and was there for about a year before the move. The family emergency has passed, but Vice still hasn't picked up all the pieces. A generally nurturing person, Vice is used to taking care of people and isn't very good at accepting care from others. Then we have
Some may argue
Nero.
this is still true.
Yeah. It's like they're based off of you or something.
Oh no.
Nero is the young guitarist in an up-and-coming rock band. He often has to be second fiddle to the demanding lead singer, who also writes all of the group songs. Nero's been writing some songs of his own, but is afraid to show them to anybody. Shy and often fades into the background, but sparkles with excitement when he's talking about music. And then the final characters for our love triangle is Hero. I bet none of you could see that coming. He was like, Hime, I can be added in if you need a love triangle. Add me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Hero. Secretly the CEO of the company that owns the building.
Thank you so much. Both of you
He's
guys.
self-conscious about it, but he often comes to Perfect Blend undercover, inadvertently hearing his employees complain about management / him. Serious and hardworking, but very concerned with how other people perceive him. And that's the game so far. the part that I'm willing to show. That's the game.
Again,
it's all PG,
it's so
okay?
funny.
Like I'm trying to accept that they are not really my friends, but I don't know if I could handle seeing them on screen like kissing, so it's strictly PG. I don't want to see my friends making out with each other.
Oh my god, Mary.
You know what? Because Hero is a CEO, I actually think he should have like 8 stream decks on his desk.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Unless, oh my god.
Unless, like, he needs to have 8. But yeah, it's a very nice story about Vice, the barista, learning to accept care from others, and Nero learning to like step into the spotlight, you know, a desk made of stream
Oh my god. The handshake.
Maybe he's the CEO of a company called
Stream desk.
called
Oh my god.
called Velvato that makes stream docks. You know?
Oh my god.
Stream desk. That's good. Yeah. It's, what did I say? Velvato, and they make stream desks. It's so good.
Amazing. That's
desks.
too good. Man, and then like other things from the Dono goal that like I still
Shout out to Nero though, because I was like, this would make such a good goal, but you should ask Nero first for consent.
Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure Nero will say yes. And then so Kappa's like, okay, I'll ask him. And then it's like, it says he's typing. He's typing. He's typing.
I'm like, and
Like, yeah.
I was like,
so
is Nero
excited.
gonna be okay with this? Like, it's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be crazy to ask.
Hey Nero, Are you willing to be my love interest in this boys love visual novel that Hime is gonna write?
It literally went down like that, and then like I think we both started laughing. It's like, yeah, sure, why not? It was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nero is
man.
still typing. Some say he is still typing even now.
Yep, even to this day.
Even to this day.
Oh man, but no, in like other fun things you can expect, actually, it's like a cover that I'm working on. I did say I would do a high quality cover.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it
You
is
did
not
one.
the one that I put up on Christmas.
Yes,
but,
it is.
No. Well, that one's quality-ish, but it's not quite
What
the
do
one
you
that I
mean?
promised. As definitely
I will
working
guarantee
on.
a minimum of 500 raised
Oh
for
my
any
God.
future charity stream. Please plan goals accordingly. I
Look,
am afraid.
We'll make sure that we plan accordingly, because look,
I have two fears.
don't pull one of my maneuvers where I was like, yeah, $50 will be fine. I did not expect.
Man.
We like double, quadrupled the amount.
Hi,
Literally.
Karaga!
Hey, Karaga.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
like quadrupled the amount within like the first 20 minutes, and I sat there going, well, what now? I was like, uh-oh. I'm like, this is not good. I'm like, uh-oh, we met all the goals already. You know what? We'll tack on to other things. So, other things like I mentioned.
Yeah.
You can expect like a fancy cover. Actually, I don't think I ever mentioned the name of the song that I was doing.
No, I don't think you
before.
have.
So you know what? I'll tell you guys that now. So the cover that I'm going to be doing is kind of an interesting decision, because I know people have asked, when we did the karaoke stream, I sang a lot of punk rock songs, and originally I was like, well, maybe I could do another punk rock song when I'm feeling better and not like sounding sick like in the karaoke. But what I ended up doing was I asked
dice.
everyone. Oh.
I've been blessed by the dice.
Nice. I ended up asking everyone, I said, hey, would you guys want me to sing maybe something more theatrical? And after a little bit of back and forth in like the Discord server, yeah, everyone said, you know what, we want to hear something theatrical. So I went with something a little bit different. Originally, I was looking at stuff from like either Epic the Musical, which may be on the table for down the road. But ultimately, I ended up going with something a little bit different. I went with, okay, oh, so you're gonna laugh because I'm gonna say this and you're gonna know immediately what this is. Unleashed, if you're still here, you're gonna know right away. I went with Man de la Mancha. Yeah, I went with the stage play version of Don Quixote, and went with the title track, which is Man of La Mancha. So you can expect that eventually. I'm working on it right now. It's still a work in progress. I have to re-record some stuff, and then we'll figure out the video part when we get there.
The future, we need Phantom of the... Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh my God! You know what?
Phantom of the Opera is
that could
hard.
be that
Good
could be
luck.
a very interesting one down
I'm
the
not-
road.
I can't help with that
No,
because
that's a
I'm not
tricky
singing
one.
any of the female parts in that. Oh, no thanks.
Yeah.
Are there any musical TTRPGs making a Oh, I'm sure there are, though
That
I
could be
haven't
kinda
looked
cool.
into it. Yeah.
But yeah, like there's that, and I know it's funny you mentioned about your lore video. I know I have to. So you're gonna laugh because the idea for my lore video, I was going to write it like a storybook and do some narration and see if I can get some illustrations for that. Because I figured it would be more fun to do it that way, because I think it would be more on brand with sort of what I want. And it's kind of funny because, a lot of questions like, oh, you have like kind of like a modernish room background, but you're a wizard. Shouldn't you be in like a fancy wizard tower? And it's like,
I think so
kind of.
too. You should work on that.
Which, again, more stuff, work in progress. There's a lot of fun things to come. And yeah, whether it be me looking to either do my own marathon or, do streams where we're probably going to do some subscriber stuff where I'll probably do some more like in-depth, you're going to sit there with me and I'm going to literally build a campaign. But we're going to do a lot of back and forth stuff. I got some fun ideas, and I'll ask everyone, what do you guys want to see too,
An uncle of many talents. Yeah.
Ah!
I promise 2026 I will do better about the lore videos. I got a little sidetracked, but I have some really good ideas for it. I'm commissioning some art for some like still frames in the little visual novel that I'm doing for it. And eventually I want to release the visual novel too, so y'all can just play through my lore whenever you want to. I think that would be fun. I'm not sure. I don't know. It doesn't have any choices. It might not be that fun to play, I guess, if it doesn't have choices. But yeah, I have this one art for it that I'm waiting on.
Is this when Doomer Hime
really
is unlocked in the full villainess route?
I really want Doomer Hime in 2026. That's one of my goals. I'm gonna commission the Doomer Hime outfit.
Oh my god, that's gonna be
see it.
That's gonna be a hilarious mess. Look, it's okay.
I'm gonna be a goth lolly.
Look,
the gothic Lolita.
Look, you get that, and then it's like, does that mean I have to get the? If anyone remembers the flannel art that I got of you, like, am I gonna have to get the flannel casual outfit?
That would be so funny. Yeah, you do.
Now that would be funny.
I want to see an apology video from Vice someday, just titled, "It's time to be real with you." Doomer Hime isn't real. I can't hurt you. Doomer Hime. It's so funny. Yeah. Lumberjack Vice. I think it would be fun to see you in a casual outfit.
Yeah.
Not necessarily flannel. I think that's a little too close to the sun.
That's a little too much. That's a little too much. Look, it's funny. One of the friends Kai Albin I knew in college, he would always wear a flannel every single day. The internet's hardest working wizard. True.
Oh my god, it's true.
Oh man, but it was really funny. So like one of our friends, he would always wear flannel no matter what, any season. It would just be a different variation of flannel. Like even in the summer, it would just be an open flannel. In the winter, double buttoned up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's funny.
But I think we've got a lot of fun projects coming up, whether it be like
for sure,
like videos and stuff. I know like I put out the Tangled Blessings VODs, and I know you and I talked about that at some point where we're looking to maybe clean it up a little bit, and you guys can expect something kind of fun coming from that. A little bit of a rerun, but a little bit of polish put on top of it too.
Yeah.
The flannel's the best. They can be comfy. Ooh, nice music sting right there while in between talking. But no, it's funny. I know you guys were one of the funniest questions I've gotten asked was like, if you do end up beating Xenosaga 1, are you gonna just do the joke? Because I've made the joke over and over. It's like when I get to 2, I will literally just write an email and I will read an email and put like images in it, and I will show the images. I'll go, we don't need to play this game. I will just read you it.
Funny. I'm trying to think of what else I want to do in 2026. Yeah, I'm DMing more games. I had a really good time in October DMing those one-shots, so I definitely want to do more of those. We have Fomoria coming up. We have Mythic Bastion Land. I think almost everybody has chosen their knights, and we're going to do a session. So that's going to be another one where I don't think I'm planning to stream that one, but it'll be recorded and I'll post it. And so I'm really looking forward to it. I have commissioned somebody to do a different like UI screen for it, so it'll look really cool. And I want that to be very high production value, and I've got like a great cast of people that are going to be playing in that, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be such a good time. With like friends, but also people that are great at the role play in TTRPG, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's one of my favorite projects that I'm looking forward to already, and it's gonna happen very soon. Mythic Bastion Land.
Even in the same vein with that, I know one of the big projects that I'm working on the side was something unexpected that kind of hit me out of nowhere. That I've talked a little bit about it on stream, I think once. But more specifically, it's like I'm working on a project for Void 1680 AM, which is going to be a fun one. I'm just kind of like working through the audio stuff on it, making sure that it works out pretty good. But it's something that I haven't gone over on stream, but I think it'll be a fun video once that's out, and the video will be sort of like a recording of an actual play, where I've already sort of gone through the whole notes of the game, and just getting some friends to do the voices for the guests that show up on the show, and it's going to be very fun once it's done being put together. I'm just working through the samples people have sent me, and once that's cleaned up, I think it's going to be a fun one to like listen back through, and that's kind of the idea I want to go with. I want it to be something where it sort of fits the vibe of what the game involves, where it's just, it's like you're supposed to be sitting here listening to this radio show. So I've actually like really tried to make sure while I'm talking, it feels like you're listening to a radio show. I want you to feel like kind of immersed in it, And that's at least how I got it. Hell yeah, let's go. That, and also, I definitely got to do some more art streams on the side. We got to make some more fun emotes. We've got a lot more emotes to clean up.
Yeah. Those emote streams where you draw them is so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, you just got some more gift subs. Did you unlock more slots? How many more emotes do you have to do now? Go check on your slots.
You know what? We're gonna check this right now.
You should have some, right?
Because I do think I have another one unlocked. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot they like moved it over here. Let's see. Do we have another one? Oh, we have another one. Oh my god. And then I have like 10 more animated slots. Oh boy. we got a lot. We got a lot of fun stuff. Here, you know what? Let me just slap something back in here so you guys can have another one. It's an older one, but you can have fun with this one. I'll put a throwback one. There you go. Oh man.
Yes, Vice. How many more subs do you need?
Oh my god. Look, don't worry. I appreciate it. I'm just surprised at like where we're at. Like,
Phrasing.
Oh my god.
Yes, how many subs do you need, Vice?
No, for real though. Look, I'm just surprised that like, I'm happy that a ton of people are having fun hanging out with us. That's always like the fun part for me, because I think I've mentioned this before on like one of the rambling streams that I've had, but definitely for me it's like hanging out with everyone and streaming is kind of like the highlight during some of the more like annoying days, and it can be a lot of fun. So for real though, like oh, there's all the old That's everything funny. All Look together. And yeah, it's like it's a ton of fun like hanging out with everyone, and I'm glad that everyone has fun hanging out with me. It's always a good time, despite how silly I can get, and we have the occasional crash outs, just we can do. Don't tell me that. I'm gonna add it to the list. I have a list, London. I want you to know that every time we do one of our streams where we add more emotes or make new stuff, I cross another one off the list. Excuse me. So yeah, you can expect that. We're gonna have even more silly ones coming up. Just real. We can do that. We can make that happen. Oh, thank you so much, Killer Flame.
Look at that.
And I'm glad that we do that. It's pretty dang high, not gonna lie. True. No, but for real though, you bring up a good point. Look, I'm glad that everyone can sort of hang out with us and kind of forget about their day for a moment. You get to enjoy and live in the moment, and that's the best part. Getting to hang out with some friends, play some tabletop games, that's the best part. Or in some cases you guys get to sit here and watch me torture myself playing an old game where there are some times where I go, now I know why people don't play these old games. Yeah. No, I feel that. What other, like, goofy things do you got that you're torture? It's the best content. Oh, no. Look, all I can say is... I'm so glad.
No, what is that? It's glowing.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that so cool? Take our money. Oh, Mary.
Oh man.
Mary is like one of the biggest sources of sunshine and positivity and support and joy and all of the things. And I give Mary a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you're here and you're not already following Mary, you are wrong. So make sure you go follow Mary.
Oh, you took my glasses. Right,
Yeah.
or however, yeah.
You can't see.
Rido seemed ahead of its time. Yeah, like that's also the fun part. Some of these older games that we play definitely feel like you could see a lot of cool ideas that end up showing up in like
Yeah.
games way later, and it's really fun because even like, for example, like you mentioned, Atomic, we've been playing Rido, and that game is a lot of fun because you're basically playing as a demon summoning detective, and you solve crime and fight monsters, and it's fun. It's like I didn't expect it to be as so much fun as I thought, and it's just a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love those types of things where like they do like a bunch of genre bending or like mixing and stuff. I think that's a lot of fun stuff because you get some really cool types of games that you get to play sometimes. That's also why like I really like a lot of the indie games that we end up playing. Now for real, Mary, you're awesome.
Yeah.
Basically Pokemon Z. Oh my god, I didn't even think of it like that. You're kind of right, actually.
Oh.
It does
I
kind of
hadn't.
do something like that.
Mary is part of the cozy comfy. Yeah.
That's right.
Really nice vibes. It's true.
You know, it's funny. It still hasn't quite hit me that this is like New Year's Eve. You know?
It doesn't, well, it's because we're starting in the middle of the day.
I know. But even with that, it's like, oh my god, this year kind of flew by. I'm not gonna lie.
It really did. And every
Like-
year, the older I get, the more it feels that way. Just like, where did the time go?
Yeah. The Battle Moth. Oh my god.
Mary Malice.
No, not Mary Malice has arrived to just stop us from moving the RV once again. We're finally exiting this weird made-up year. True.
Yeah,
I know, right?
2025 has been an odd year in a lot of ways. And I don't just mean numerically.
God damn it. Wow. All right. Very cool.
I mean, it is odd. It's sad because this is year of the snake. It's my year, and it was a great year in some ways, but like, man, this is my year. It was supposed to be even better than this, but here we are. I had, like I said, this was a great year for Hime Utsugi. The mysterious person behind well, I don't know how mysterious I am. The person behind Hime Utsugi, not so much. But 2026, I hope, is even better. I think it'll be better when, to be honest, when we have a different president. But for now, we're just doing the best we can with what we've got.
Look, man,
I'll have you. Go ahead, you read it. You gotta say it.
Look, man, I'll have you know, I didn't. Oh my god, I didn't give in to the last 75% of my impulse during the RV there yet. Such, you know, fair, true.
2026, year of the husburb. No, it's year of the horse. The husburb is a monkey.
Oh,
So.
it's funny. I'm trying to think. I'm like, I think I was. What is mine? I think I was a rat.
Hi, Cap. Happy New Year's, Hime and Vice. Happy
Hey,
New Year
Cap,
to
how you
you,
doing?
Cap. I'm gonna
hope
give
you're
Cap a
doing
shout
good.
out too.
Yeah, for real. Cap.
Yeah.
Cap is awesome.
Cap is such a
I'll
cool,
never,
cool
dude,
cat.
I will never forget the first time I rated into you, Cap, and it was during when, like, was it when Uma Musume came out, I think, and you had your horse model? That was so funny. Oh my god. That was cracking me up. That was great.
Yeah.
And ever since then, anytime, like, I've rated out to you, you're awesome. Always fun hanging out with you, too. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Oh my god, the Dragon Gang. All right. No, it's funny. I'm like, what was I? I think I was like, you're the rat, probably.
Year of the rat.
Dude, your
That
cursed
suits
senton was
you.
so funny. Like, it was absolutely funny. What do you mean? Like, between that, or it's like, I think there was like a couple of times where I popped in while you were playing, I want to say, was it Borderlands 2 or 3? But, look, I'm so glad that you're doing good too, buddy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Fey Cat.
Oh, man.
Interestingly, thinking about all of my friends who are VTubers, I think Cap might actually be the only technically cat VTuber that I'm friends with, that I know, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm surrounded by dragons.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by dragons and birds, which birds I'm fine. You're one of me, but like, when did I collect all these dragons?
You know, it's funny because like I think I was talking, we were talking about this earlier. And I'm like
yeah.
one of the few people that are just I'm just a wizard, like just a regular ass wizard.
Yeah, that's why I was like it's like a bird, a coyote, a moth, and some dude.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, no, Cap, on Hime and I's like first collab where we showed our models together, it was really funny because I think everyone was like, dude, I can't believe it. It's Medion and Hermes from Final Fantasy XIV.
It's Medion and Hermes.
And I'm like, no, I immediately was like, no, dude, you can't be doing that.
People always,
like,
I've
so
gotten
cursed.
the question about Medion like several times. They're like, were you inspired by Medion from Final Fantasy XIV? I was like, I quit playing that before I got to that character, so I don't know who she is.
Hey, what's up, Crimson?
Hi, Crimson.
Yep. The wizard and all of my familiars. Yep, of course.
Oh my gosh, when you put it that way, you're the protagonist in an isekai. You're surrounded. You've been summoned.
Look,
you're the chosen one.
Look, is that what we're gonna have to do? One day we're gonna have to do the reverse isekai model.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's so funny actually.
Oh man, that would be so funny. So cursed.
Yeah, I love that. Short for eclipse. That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
No, Kappa's gonna be an owl. Kappa's gonna be an owl.
Oh my god.
I'm manifesting. I'm putting it out into the world. Kappa's gonna be an owl.
I know.
He's joining the bird gang.
Oh my god. If I was supposed to be an owl. Look, you know, it's funny. We talked about that. I'm like, I feel like I would need to see like art if I was. What? What?
Why? Wait, okay, Nero, tell me why.
Elaborate.
We're hearing you out. Tell us why. Tell us why. Why?
What are you seconding? Why? Oh,
I want to hear the reasoning. Because emus are basically indestructible. True. You know what? That's a pretty good reason. That's a pretty good reason. You know what? That's true. There was one of those.
War? No,
yeah, the Great Emu War, and the emus won.
Oh my god.
I think it was against Great Britain.
That is really funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, it wouldn't be Great Britain. I guess it would be Australia. I think Kappatain is a raccoon. I was.
Look,
they're bigger than parrots. What are you trying to say, huh? What are you trying to say? Why does he need to be bigger than me? I can still break his kneecaps.
You know, I think it's funny because like on live stream it looks like you're standing on a box to stand next to it.
No. I can.
That emote kills me every time you use it.
Listen, I was taller before I got isekai'd. Before I got hit by Truck-kun, okay? I shrunk after being isekai'd. This is not my real body. I am tall, actually. I am as tall. I'm good at driving, and I am tall. Thought experiment, tiny emu. You will just be a kiwi.
Oh my god.
You'll be a kiwi. What do you mean cope? What do you mean by that? What? Hey, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, London? Huh? What are you saying? I don't need to cope. I'm tall. I can wear flats and be tall.
Yep. Yep. Oh no.
Ime gives me 70s TV show host vibes sometimes. Why? Why?
Oh my god.
Huh?
Like a real
Huh?
You know, missed opportunity.
Huh?
I should have been a pirate.
You still could be.
No, I'm good.
You're 3.0.
I'm good. I don't want to be a pirate.
You need to talk more New Yorker to sound more piratey. You sound a little too proper. I don't know. It's if you spoke in a more of a New Yorker accent, you would sound more piratey than you do now.
Oh
Try it. Try your best. Talk like a pirate. Do it now.
Are you putting me on the spot now? All right, hold on.
New year, new you.
Yeah, it's like. I need a second. Yeah. It's like, hi, matey. How are you doing, lass?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was
There
pretty
you go.
good. You could do it. Okay. I see it. I see the vision.
Oh my god, no way. That's
did
too
it.
much.
That was pretty good.
Hey, what's up, Al? How you doing? Hope you are doing good. We're hanging out.
Gangs of Viceland.
Oh my
This is
god.
auspicious drop into stream just in time for Pirate Vice. That's perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, you are vice captain
Oh my
captain of
God.
the ship.
Yep.
Vice
Yeah,
captain of
it's
the
like-
pirate ship.
It's like, do you know the difference between starboard and larboard?
What the hell is larboard?
It's the opposite of starboard. That's
No,
what
it's not.
Yo, any Final Fantasy enjoyers out there?
You made that up.
Nope,
What the
it's
heck
a
is
real
larboard?
word. You can look it up.
Larboard?
Hey, Cole, how you doing?
Larboard?
You're already your problem now because of that pirate virus. Yep.
Larboard?
Oh my god.
Really?
Mafias.
Oh,
my
my
god.
gosh. That's so funny.
The
Oh, it's Cole!
larboard.
Hi, Cole! Cole's the goat. I'm gonna
Yeah.
shout out Cole too. Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all have to go when Cole streams next time. You gotta
Mhm.
go watch and go donate gift subs so that and make him do
absolutely.
more push-ups. He's gotta
Yep.
do more push-ups. 40 push-ups is not enough.
It was so funny watching
It
you
was
do
so
that.
good.
Like Cole, I was like getting ready to tap out because it was late, and I'm like, no, I have to stay to watch this. It was so
Yeah.
funny. I'm like, the Mad Lad, they're doing it. No way.
It was so funny. It was so good.
Yep.
It
was great.
I'm not gonna remember that because I have a bird brain, but thank you. That's pretty cool.
Look,
What
you're
is
gonna
that
laugh.
emote?
It's like
Cole
why-
has such good emotes. Like, look at. Did you draw all of your emotes?
That's so
Cole?
good.
Did you draw all of them?
Oh my god, that's
These are so good.
You have no
Oh,
idea.
you have
how
no
bad-
idea.
Oh no.
I stayed until the end. He almost just died.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Man,
no, please, Nick.
now I wish I was able to stay up for the rest of that. That would have been too
Yeah.
funny.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
That is good.
Mm-hmm. Look, I have to blame Final
It's
Fantasy
time.
14 for me knowing what that word is, because when you get hit with the starboard, larboard, wombo combo, you have to understand. You go left, then right, then left again, stay left, then go right.
Oh yeah, that's it. Easy.
Yep, just remember that in that sequence. Yeah, thank you, Crimson. Thank you. Are we boat friends? Yep, there you go. Look, a new hobby has been unlocked. There you go.
Ooh, I got some Zakari lore. Love that.
Ooh, there you go. Very
Also,
cool.
Amaya, you should consider being a VTuber. You can get the same little chibi customizable model that I started out with. It's like $20, and I streamed with that. I streamed with that for so long.
You got, oh no, you got 100 subs in a single stream, and you have to do 780 reps. Oh my god, Cole!
That's so good.
Oh no!
Cole.
Oh goodness. Oh no.
Because it's people just inherently. As soon as I saw that you had to do push-ups, if I donated immediately. I was like, "What's that? Push-ups?" I hit the button.
Yep.
It's a thing. That's why incentives are important. People are like, yeah, sure, I could donate to Hime. Wait, if I donate to Hime, I can give them disadvantage on already terrible rolls? Yeah, sign me up.
Like, that's just how it works sometimes.
Yeah. I'm gonna allow the bits donations to add and subtract to our rolls, by the way, for that marathon, the Black Oath marathon, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna be terrible.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be a hilarious disaster. I'm
Incentives
not
that make the streamer suffer are far too tempting. Exactly.
gonna lie. Yep, not surprised.
Oh, raccoon would be so cute. I love raccoons. I was very nearly a raccoon myself. I think I had narrowed it down to panda, parrot, raccoon, or capybara. Those were my last four. And I chose parrot. So
You know?
here we are. But in another universe, I could have been panda Hime or
Model
capybara
1 Hime.
I was very close to being capybara. That was like runner-up. Very, very close runner-up.
Yeah, like, it's funny because,
Can't
like,
imagine that now.
you know, you chose Medion. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Look, it's funny because it's like, for me, it's like, I was always planning on just being a wizard because that was my D&D character. So it's
Yeah.
like, I was just like, I'll do that. That'll be fine. But I still crack up because I'm like, now everyone's like, oh, maybe you would probably work as like an owl. Totally.
Kamibara is a great name.
That
I mean,
is a
I would
pretty
still
good
be
one.
Hime. I would just be Hime the capybara. No, the design that I had in mind was completely different. It was like, brown and orange with like a black and white kind of outfit. It would have been completely different me.
Oh yeah, no, it would have been
Completely different vibes. Do you have a flair for South America, Hime? I mean, I live in Texas. It's pretty close to South America.
Closer than I am.
My Spanish tutor was from Chile, so it was funny because for a while I spoke Spanish with a Chilean accent, and my Spanish teacher at school was like, why do you talk like that?
No, it's funny because like we've had that happen before, at least around where I am, where the Spanish teacher that we would have in like our schools, because they have a different accent from where they're from, where I think in school we had a Spanish teacher who was from Argentina. And it was funny because I remember because this guy was hilarious and his favorite singer was Lady Gaga, and he would always use, I'm going to a Lady Gaga concert, and this is in my example. And it was so funny because every time we were like, so yes, you're going to see Lady Gaga. Yeah. And what was the next part of the sentence? And it was just so funny. But everyone would also, like, their Spanish would sound very similar to, like, how someone from Argentina would speak Spanish. Like, and there are differences, of course. There's, like, I think, what's the word? Dialects? Is that the word for it? Where it's, like, locations that have the same language, but the way you pronounce things is just different. And it's funny because you would have some students that would pick up on that version of way to like speak Spanish and other things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they were using Spain Spanish, but not Mexican Spanish. Exactly. Yeah. So it's like you would have a lot of different variants on like what you would learn.
Yeah.
Over here. So it would be kind of funny because you would have someone speaking like Spanish, like from Spain, but with a very different like accent, or it would just be like, it sounds like you mix things up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alternate capybara Hime has amazing luck. True.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. The alternate universe Hime that's a capybara, I would have had a little tangerine on my head all the time. It would have been so cute.
I think it's more of a dialectic difference. Yeah.
Maybe that'll be my 2.0. It'll be the AU version with capybara me, and I'll just swap between them. Sometimes I would just feel like being capybara.
Look, I feel like I have to go full circle and get like the super cursed, the reverse isekai me, where it's just me in a business suit. Now that would be weird.
Hime the coconut pupper. What?
Oh
Why?
my God.
What? The coconut?
Yeah.
I'm not a dog person. I've never had a dog in my life.
Look, that's what everyone calls capybaras. They're the coconut dog.
Oh, coconut pup. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Full circle, but I heard it's hip to be square. It is hip to be square. Hi, Gavin.
Hey, Gavin. How you doing?
Hime's of the multiverse would be an interesting stream. I did stream using my first model for a little bit yesterday. That was fun. And a lot of people were not there for that. I think even Kai came around after that model was over with, so. You know, they have capybara cafes in Japan, and I was supposed to go with my nephew to one. And then I introduced him to Minecraft because his mom is really strict about video games. But I had brought my Switch to Japan with me, so I was like, "You want to play Minecraft?" And he's like, "Oh, I've never played Minecraft." I was like, "Boy,
you have done."
Yeah.
Man.
He was 13. I introduced my 13-year-old nephew to Minecraft. And then we didn't leave the house, so we didn't get to go to the Capybara Cafe. And then my sister-in-law came home.
This is how kids get addicted to drugs.
She turned the lights on and was like, "Hey, have you guys been playing games all day?"
Now he's an addict.
Yeah. I got in trouble too.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You know, actually, oh my God, it's so funny because it kind of reminds, it's like, I think I've told this story in stream before, but like I didn't really like play games on a PC until like, I want to say like high school or something, because I used to play some games on console when I was a kid, and that was really like the extent of like playing games. I was always like a generation behind on games, so like when like the N64 came out, my dad got a Super Nintendo from the thrift shop, and I would just play that and like Super Mario World and all those games for a long time. So it's like my friends would be telling me about all these other games. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been playing Super Mario World. Like, what's that? And then it's like, I remember when I got an N64, and I only had like a few games for that, and I played a ton of that. And you're gonna laugh because I got a PS1 because one of my cousins got a PS2, and they're like, well, I'm not gonna use this anymore, so here, you can have this. So they gave me a PS1 with like Crash Bandicoot and a couple of other things like that. And that's what got me into playing like those games. And I have to blame my best friend because it's like when I finally built a PC, because at that time the only games that worked on Steam, because growing up I had a Mac, so you can literally play nothing on that.
No, I relate. But yeah, go on.
So you're gonna laugh at this. I had like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I had the Warcraft 3 battle chest that my best friend got me. And then eventually they got me to play World of Warcraft, because at that point Steam didn't work on Macs yet, really. Until eventually they added like the orange box, and that's when I played like Half-Life 2. And like all these other games, and that's what got me into playing a bunch of like PC games. And then from there on, it's like, it took me a while to get into like PC gaming, but it happened. It was just funny because I played a bunch of like I played a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'm younger than most people, and I'm the Unk. It's crazy.
That's because Unk is not about age.
It's a mindset.
Yeah, it's about your mindset.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's why I'm older than you by like a lot, but I don't.
Vice capybara.
Well, I don't know. I say that I don't feel old, but then people have to explain jokes to me. They're like, Hime, I can't believe you never watched that. You know, I've never watched Hocus Pocus. That's usually what gets people. Yeah, they get really mad. I didn't have TV. I didn't have Disney Channel. I only got to watch Disney Channel when I got together with my cousins during summer break. So I watched a lot of Disney Channel specifically at those times. So I'm like aware of the shows, but I wasn't able to watch them.
You didn't get to see holiday specials.
No, because I only got to watch them during the summer when I was in Houston with them. And so I've never seen Hocus Pocus, but I've watched all the High School Musicals because we were able to watch those over the summers, right? Refrigerators running, Hime. God. You know what though? I told the husband that joke. I was like, hey, have you heard this joke? He's like, what? So I was like, okay, well, just answer. I was like, okay, hey, is your refrigerator running? He's like, yes. And I was like, well, you better go catch it. And he just stared at me. I was like, have you ever heard that joke before? He was like, no, it's such a dad joke.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever watch the Halloween Town movies? That's another good. Oh, no. All right. Well, I know what we got to do next time. I can't believe it.
I know. I had never. Do you want to know when I finally watched Home Alone for the first time?
When did you finally watch it?
2 years ago.
Oh, no.
Do you know what movie I watched this year for the first time?
Die Hard.
No, I've seen Die Hard.
Okay,
because my dad really loved action movies. So I've seen all those old action movies like Air Force One and Predator. I've seen all those.
All right.
The movie I watched for the first time this year was Elf. I had never seen it before.
Oh my god! Oh,
I haven't watched Jim Carrey's The Grinch. No, I have not watched it.
Oh my goodness!
I have seen Princess Bride a bunch of times.
Thank you, Mildred. Also, I hope you're doing good. Have a happy new year. It's all those old games being remastered,
I know.
You know.
And now I just don't watch things.
Oh my god.
Hime, how are you on Ghibli movies? I literally have a Howl's Moving Castle tattoo, so...
You know,
Ghibli, I have seen all of them except 2, I think.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, it's like, I don't think I've seen all of them. Like, you're gonna laugh. It's like, I haven't seen all that, but I've started going back and, like, getting into, like, Lupin the Third.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so much fun watching those. It's so much fun.
The only ones that I haven't seen, I think, are can't even remember, but there's 2 of the more obscure ones that I haven't seen. I watched the Grinch, the animated, the 2D one with the Tony the Tiger voice actor singing, "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch." That one, I watched that.
You've cited the Blues Brothers? Oh man, dude.
That's another one I haven't seen. I also have never watched. You gotta see it. I've also never watched Pulp Fiction.
Really? Okay.
The only Tarantino film I've ever watched is Kill Bill.
Okay. I mean,
Oh, I
that's
love
also another
Porco
landmark
Rosso.
one.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh my god, dude. Look, it's okay. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, well, like, Toonami is what got me into, like, watching anime and all that stuff, like, from watching, like, Dragon
Oh.
Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And it's mostly... Okay, you're gonna laugh.
For some reason, okay, Zakari, you want to know what
Mhm.
automod captured? What automod flagged from your message specifically was the word weeaboo.
That's funny. No, it's so funny because, like, what got me into, like... anime was like, yeah, it was growing up watching Dragon Ball and then Dragon Ball Z on like Toonami, and then like it's funny, the compromise was because my cousins, we would sit down and watch, and they're like, okay, well, you can watch Dragon Ball
it says
only if
bullying.
we get to, yeah, only if we get to watch Sailor Moon first.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so it's like I'll be honest with you, I could not remember anything Sailor Moon. I would need to rewatch it.
Sailor Moon was pretty sure Sailor Moon was my first anime. I'm trying to see if I watched another one before, but I don't think it was.
Also, it's not
I
like,
watched
no, I don't
my
think
first
I've seen
ones
it.
were Sailor Moon, Digimon, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Rurouni Kenshin, which is very unfortunate that I cannot engage with any Rurouni Kenshin anymore for reasons, and Magic Knight Rayearth. Those were my first
Oh, the
anime.
Moltar days. Oh man. Yeah, no, it's funny.
Magic Knight Rayearth.
You would laugh.
Magic Knight Rayearth was so formative for me. It's the reason I started fencing, was because I wanted to be Umi. I was like, Umi is so cool. I want her life. I want to be that person. And I took up fencing because I wanted to be Umi. So bad.
No, it's funny because like now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, what did I really I
Shaman
usually
King was so good.
I've read Shaman King. That was my interaction
that was
with it.
good.
I read Shaman King because my best friend said you gotta read it. And he's like, it's the
It was
granddaddy
great.
shonen. You need to read this. And I read it, and
Granddaddy Shonen,
it's
of course
pretty
you
funny.
would've.
Look, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And like for me, a lot of it was I used to just mostly read manga instead of like after like growing up watching like Dragon Ball Z and stuff, I started like reading more manga because I was like, I unfortunately was one of the people who got caught trying to watch Bleach, and it's like, wow, these hiatus arcs are terrible. I can't believe it's nothing but filler. What did I do one summer? I sat down and I read all of Bleach, and I'm like, damn, when are we getting the next stuff? Because I think that was like right when the Fullbringer arc was like still new, and I started catching up, and then just kind of kept going from there, and I'm like, then there was the big hiatus, then they finally did like the ending arc, and it's like, okay, so seeing them like actually animate that final arc nowadays is so good. It's so good. That, and it's like, I know you mentioned like Ava, and for me, I only got into like Ava, I want to say back in college was when I watched Ava for the first time, and then like I took a bit of a break and then watched the rebuilds like after the fourth movie was out, and I'm like, finally I'll sit down and watch all these.
I've never watched, actually no, I think I watched the very first rebuild movie, but I haven't watched any of the other ones. I don't know why, just didn't get around to it.
Like a lot of people got confused with the first because they're like, so is this a retelling? And it's like, no, it's the final scenes that start to set the stones to get the ball rolling on like what happens in the rest of them, which I recommend. I think it's a very interesting watch, at least, and it's an experience, all right, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's an experience. I know it's funny. I've talked about this before with a friend of mine, Bones, who's been on stream with me. He joined us.
Bye, Mary! Have a good time with the Mellow
Mary.
Spouse. See you later.
Yeah, have a good one. And
Hackstein was so fun. Oh, if you're playing the games, I have to make sure I tune in for those. Those games were great.
But yeah, no. So like we were talking about End of Ava because he's like only heard about the movie, and he was like, you know what, I'll try to sit there and watch it. And this is someone that enjoys a lot of like body horror, and then they got to like the whole end of that movie, and he goes, that movie fucked me up. He goes, it gave me nightmares. He's like, I don't know why it bothered me so much with how that movie ends. And I'm like, yeah, there's a lot that so, you know, it's a lot of stuff like that. You found your people. Look, see, we were all here.
Yeah. It's our found family. Okay, it is 5:06. We need to move on to our next thing, which I'm going to put this back on the screen for a second. We are going to play In the Shadow of Glory. I think we might need to change outfits. Change back.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just jump.
So I hope you guys enjoyed these outfits. They were just gonna be for this this little hangout talk portion, because I think it will be a little too much to keep them for the rest of what we're doing today. So
yeah,
just,
no problem. Thank you, Mildred. Have a good one. Okay?
Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Have a happy New Year.
Yeah, happy New Year.
I'm
Yep,
just gonna hide us on screen for a second while I change.
Yep. Quick change
So
time, everybody.
Tell me
1 second.
Tell me when you've changed it.
Yep.
When
Quick change. Hold
Are you
up.
good?
Hold on. I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, no. When you've hidden it on your
Yep,
screen.
it's hidden on my end. You're good.
Okay, time to change.
Yep, quick change, everybody. Do.
Okay, so we're changing. We're gonna change back into our regular clothes. Oh, that looks terrible. Oh man, that looked terrible for a second.
Yep, that did look bad.
That was bad.
That was
You
so
are currently in a collab. Are you sure you want to load this model? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, they changed the location of yes and no. That's devious.
Wow. Oh my god, I'm like giant on this screen now. Hold up.
I know. Okay, I'm putting us back on the screen because we're clothed, and then I'm gonna move us around.
I think it's like still trying to load your model on my head.
Oh, really? You're loaded for me.
It's like I'm loaded, but oh, there we go. I could tell because VTube Studio froze. There we go. Give it a second. Look, it's communicating via the internet, everybody.
Yeah.
There we go.
The future.
As I'm moving you around, you're just like getting pelted.
That's... What am I getting pelted by? Did somebody throw something at me? I didn't see it. Okay. I'm now gonna switch screens. Actually, I should have probably done that first. Where is the... Nope, not like that.
Yep, let me just fix this on my end real quick. Oh, hold on, this... I'm like hiding off screen here. Hold on, we're gonna move you over there and do that.
Nope, you're Fugi.
Nope,
You were grilled cheese for a second.
Oh, don't worry about that, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put you there. And then I'm gonna put my obsidian window in the middle, and that's how I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna just jump over to here. So everyone can kind of see that. And let me also just, oh, whoops, hold on. Let me jump us back to the chat room for a second here. Well, because I just need to double check for, I can pull this up for when we're reading some stuff.
Ooh, I cannot remember the name of that file. Let me find it. I want his tattoo, not gonna lie. Ooh, oh my gosh, throwing water bottles at me while I'm setting up. That's
Grilled
so
Kappa.
rude.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
You were there for a moment. All right, TTRPG. I do so many TTRPG streams that it's so... Okay, this is the...
It's okay, it happens. Let me do this. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Drink, both of you. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm gonna have another sip of my Diet Coke.
Look, oh boy. Look,
that
it's
counts.
Okay, Cole. We're drinking, we're hydrating for you right now. Okay.
Surely that counts.
I'm getting the revenge. I know. That's exactly what's happening. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Let me just bounce this over here on my end where people can see this, and let me also...
Somebody took my glasses. That's messed up.
It already happened.
Wait, why did they take my glasses and not yours?
You know, good question.
That's so targeted.
I lucked out.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Let me just double check here.
Takes a second for me to move. Well, you should move faster.
Wow.
Takes a second for me to move, okay?
Oh my god. Like you said, because timer. Yeah, look, I've had a. What should I just like remove the timer for right now? We're just gonna have my glasses flicker on and off like crazy. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna change the music. What music would be good for this? Because it's like superhero themed, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Is there like a superhero video game OST that I could use? Maybe Something that wouldn't get me bonked?
Honestly, I don't know. Not off the top of my head.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to play
City
something.
of Heroes, I mean,
Let's-
true, but FHA, maybe. Reminds me, hold on, let me...
City of Heroes, yeah. I mean, they're not gonna be able to bonk me, right? Probably.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, the company's dead, so, you know.
That seems kind of... I'll try it. I feel a little bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
There we go. Let me just change the music on my end, too. What do I even have for this?
Don't bonk me, Twitch. Don't bonk me, Twitch. It's back officially?
Really?
Oh, shoot. Am I gonna get bonked?
I can't believe that.
I'm playing it. I'm playing it, so don't bonk me, please. Okay. I'm gonna change the category, so don't you forget to change the category as well.
Good point.
We are playing a tabletop game. Tabletop RPG. Okay, I'm gonna also put that on the screen, so I'm gonna open the PDF. Because we're playing in the Shadow of Glory first, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that PDF on the screen so they can see it.
Yep, that's what I've got on screen here too, where we're gonna...
Okay. Oh my gosh, you're
do a
so
little bit
fast.
of
Oh, did you already have it open and waiting?
Oh, yeah.
Because you're smart. That's smart.
Like, I work a little bit ahead sometimes.
Yeah. I just wing it. I'm always flying by the seat of my pants, you know?
Yeah,
Where
that's
is
kind of
it?
how it goes.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
And I'm just trying to switch up my music a little bit here.
And it is licensed under CC by 4.0, so we can show the PDF.
Awesome.
We just have to give attribution, which we are going to do.
Absolutely.
Okay. Window capture, UPDF. Oh, this is a great soundtrack. Good. Thanks. Was that Raguna? Thanks, Raguna.
Yeah.
Good looking out.
What do you two prefer, D&D or Pathfinder? Honestly, I like a bit of both, but it's mostly because I play old systems, and 3.5 and Pathfinder 1 are basically the same game. So you know what? That's my out on your question.
That's funny.
Hold on, let me see. What do I have for this? You know what? Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, part of me for some reason wants to play the Dredge soundtrack.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
it was really fun when we were playing that while we were playing Deeper Crest. Which I totally want to play again. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I want to play that with a bigger group. I think that would be great.
That with more people's gonna be hilarious.
I agree. It's gonna be a good time.
Technicalities. I mean, it's technically the same game, you could argue, but I play a lot more Pathfinder. if you want that, I play more Pathfinder.
I only started playing Pathfinder very, very recently, which Say is DMing that, and it has been a wonderful time. But I'm really enjoying it so far.
Yeah.
Okay, this music is super loud.
I usually play like a mix of either 3.5 or Pathfinder 1e mostly, because me and my friends, if we're playing 3.5, we'll take some stuff from Pathfinder that we like, and vice versa. Or if I'm playing Pathfinder, I'll just say, if you want to port something from 3.5, just let me know. We just kind of let it ride.
Okay.
That's honestly how it goes. It's you pick and choose your favorite pieces, because they're so similar, you can kind of bend the rules a little bit. Hold on, let me, you know what? I don't think I can get that.
Okay.
So I think we'll just
All right. So we are, let's see, we're going to, I really want to try some Pathfinder 2e. I hope you get to. It's been really fun, just with the little bit that I've played. But yeah, so, okay. So we are playing 2 duet TTRPGs today. The first one that we are going to play now for hopefully the next 2 hours is In the Shadow of Glory. It's about heroes and villains. And it is by Jesse Lee. So here I'm gonna leave this up for some credits. So created by Jesse Lee at the Ravens Ridge Emporium. So you can buy this game on itch as well as on the ravensridgeemporium.com. Art by Brandon Lee. All right. Do you want to read this part? This is on page 4.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Not a day has passed where I haven't thought of you.
Of all we left unsaid and all we left undone, I regret not going with you. I regret letting duty stand in the way of love. I envy your beautiful, humble, uncomplicated life, the one you built all for yourself, beyond the shadow of glory.
All right. Okay, here's a table of contents. Yippee. I guess I'll read the introduction. At the peak of power, there is nowhere to go but down. You fought all your battles. Age is setting in. Now all you can do is resist your downfall and lament in the choices you've made. Perhaps still there is companionship to be had in unlikely places. In the Shadow of Glory is a two-player epistolary game of flawed heroes and villains. One player embodies a hero who has gone unmatched, and the other player, their arch-nemesis, both unable to thwart the other and resigning to coexistence. In the Shadow of Glory explores the nostalgic relationship between two long-lost foes as they uncover what it means to be the human behind the mask. To play in the Shadow of Glory, players take turns receiving and writing letters and documenting the mundane and superpowered events that unfold in their life. Using a standard deck of playing cards, players will generate prompts and manage their goals, scars, risk, and relationships. So, we need a standard deck of playing cards. Do you have yours?
Yep, I've got a regular deck of cards here with me on my side.
Let me... I have several. Oh my gosh, I forgot to eat the Arby's. It's okay, I'll eat it later.
Look, we were busy talking. That's what was going on.
Yeah, it's fine. The chicken sandwich, it'll be fine. We'll have some quiet moments in a bit. I have several decks of cards. This one is for Rig. I can't use it because, but I have my Howl's Moving Castle set, and I think I'll use it.
Look, it's okay. I'm using my my Persona 5 deck of cards that I've got.
I think what I will do is let me move my model down a little bit, and I'll put the dice Actually, I can't use the camera. You're just gonna have to trust me when I tell you what cards I draw.
Same here, because I actually don't have my extra camera set up.
I have my desk cam, but there's a whole bunch of stuff all over that area right now, so it's okay. Just trust me.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that set up either. So
we have that. We have a character sheet. We have a way to record and send letters. We're just doing that here. If you watched our Tangled Blessings streams, it's basically going to be like that. We'll be reading them out loud, so that's how we're sending our letters, basically. And so it's perfect that if you want to see what I'm reading, you have to watch on my end. If you want to see what Kappa is writing as his character, you're going to have to watch on his end. But we will be reading them out loud because the other person does need to get the information, so you will eventually get the information if you watch one of our streams, but just know that if you want that experience, it will be a little bit, the POV is quite different. Okay, and a journal to write it optional. Yeah, we have Obsidian. Yee. Just notice you followed me on Blue Sky. Yeah, of course. We've talked so much at that point. All right, would you like to read this part?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. We're on
Page 7.
second paragraph? Oh, page 7? My bad. Sorry.
Yeah. You're good.
Okay, safety tools. In the Shadow of Glory is a game about exploring the darker depths of what it means to be human. It is a game about making mistakes and dealing with guilt. It is a game about forgiveness and tragedy. Whilst you could play this game as a lighthearted jaunt with laughter and silliness, that is not what the game is designed to do. With that in mind, you need to be prepared to confront these things before you play. If at any point you become too uncomfortable, stop playing. You should have a discussion with your play partner about any topics you do not wish to involve in the game. To that end, if a prompt elicits any of these topics, simply discard it and draw a new one. Content warning. The prompts in this game explore themes of death, depression, addiction, kidnapping, moral decay, betrayal, mental and physical illnesses, violence, disassociation, and isolation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at this point, you and I have played TTRPGs enough that we know each other's knows. So we're just gonna skip over that part. And they're very similar. So I don't think that this will touch on any of those things that I don't want. And similarly, I don't think they'll touch on any of the things you don't like either. So I think we'll be okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Oh, we keep the Jokers, so the Jokers do not get taken out.
Yeah, I just had to reshuffle them back into my deck.
Yeah, I haven't shuffled yet. I'll do that in a moment.
Please trust the cards I draw as I in my library arena. You build your charge. Oh my god, yeah, the one turn charge. Oh no.
That's funny. To begin playing in the Shadow of Glory, you need only gather your materials, find a comfortable space, and a willing play partner. First, discuss any safety concerns with each other, then follow the procedure below to establish some world building and create your characters. If playing in person, you should shuffle the deck of cards and place it within reach of both players. If playing over distance, both players will need their own deck of cards. Yeah, we got that. Throughout game setup and character creation, In the Shadow of Glory uses 3 keywords to help aid you in the process. When you establish something, you reveal the top card of the deck and consult the relevant table. When you create something, you simply imagine it without the aid of prompts or cards. When you assign something, you select a card from your hand of cards, discarding it and consulting the relevant table. Okay, so establish, you pull from the deck. Create is just exactly what it sounds like. And then assign is you use a card from your hand.
Okay.
I see.
Let's see. Oh, there's a little bit of a...
Establish the world and powers. Decide on a format, character creation. Okay.
And then, anytime a Joker is drawn or revealed, consider this a wild card. This means you can select any entry from the relevant table you're looking for.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Cool.
So 2 wilds in there. I am shuffling my deck.
No, and I agree with you, Killer Flame. It's funny because I think the first time, excuse me, the first time I kind of saw like a content warning or something like that in a tabletop book was when I was reading through Vampire the Masquerade, actually.
That makes a lot of sense, though.
Yeah,
like, that would be a
that
game
one.
that needs it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. No, but I do, excuse me, I do appreciate that these games do let people know ahead of time because, sometimes things come up and maybe you're not comfortable, and especially for stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so, too. Almost time for the bell, so gonna head spend time with family. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, have a good one,
Thanks
Unleashed.
for dropping
Thank you for
by.
stopping by, and have a happy new year, all right, buddy?
Okay. I'm on page 9. I'm gonna skip because this is talking about format.
yeah.
We already know our format, so we're good. When journaling. Okay, so I'm on the bottom of page 5.
Yep.
If you so choose, In the Shadow of Glory can be played as a journaling game. Simply write as much as or as little as you like, either from the perspective of your character or as an impassive third person. When journaling, you should consider writing them as weekly entries. Oh, okay, but I think writing the letters is still... I enjoy the idea of this being epistolary, so I think we should not journal. I think that's fine.
I think the idea of it being like pen pals also, again, my bad about the coughing. I'm still a little bit sick, but
it's okay.
We're getting through there.
Yeah. So let's skip that. Okay, so we are on page 10. Would you like to read the text there on page 10?
Oh, also, well, we'll worry about that for page 10 on the PDF, right? Or
Yeah.
Okay. What is the world like? The context of your world will shape the types of heroes and villains you will create. To that end, you will need to consult the table below to establish the premise for your world. Feel free to elaborate and discuss the detail of this prompt with the other player.
Okay, do you want to draw for this one?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so let me draw... What do we got? We got a 9 of diamonds.
Is it a black card?
Okay. Actually, hold on. I just realized because this deck, all of the cards are black and red, like on every card. It's the suit. Hold on.
Okay, so the suit will matter. Which suit is it?
It is a diamond. A 9 of diamonds.
Okay. 9 of diamonds. So diamond is red, right? Because the hearts and diamonds are reds. Okay. So we got superpowered beings exist in bonded pairs, a hero and villain.
That's interesting.
That's interesting. Almost like the red string of fate, like every hero has a villain.
Yeah. That is actually very interesting.
Okay.
I'm just going to write this down as my note in Obsidian, which I do have as where I'm going to be logging my stuff. So
yeah, it is behind. You guys can't see it right now.
Yep, same here.
You will when we're done looking at this. Actually, let me make sure it works.
Yep, I'm sure everyone hears the typing in my Obsidian. It's just the, for me, Obsidian's hiding right behind the PDF. Which also, if it is not big enough, let me know and I can make this bigger for us to see. Well, it's funny. We were actually going to do that when it comes to character creation. We're going to do a vote, and you guys can decide which one of us should be the hero or the villain.
Exactly. So we're going to see that in a bit. Okay, so let me put the PDF back up. All right, so we got that. You guys can hear the obsidian typing, so you know that I am typing it. That's cool. Okay, so next page. How do powers work? To further color the experiences of your heroes and villains, use the table below to establish how powers work in your world. See, it's established, so we have to pull. Discuss with the other. Okay, so I'm gonna pull for this one, since you pulled for the other one. So I got the 7 of diamonds. The diamonds just really like us today. Super powered beings lose their abilities as they age.
That's very interesting. Okay.
Okay, that's cool. We're in bonded pairs, but you lose your abilities as you age.
That seems like a very interesting premise where it's like
This is like
by
a
the
setup
end
for
of it-
tragedy.
Yeah, because by the end of it, it's like, what happens now that we're just both human again?
Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so here I think we need to decide. Okay, so on page 12, during In the Shadow of Glory, players will embody a hero or a villain. Despite this, In the Shadow of Glory explores the blurred lines of good and evil. Regardless of what your character is, they are likely to be morally gray. To emphasize this, you will only decide on which character is the hero or villain after all other character creation steps have been completed. Oh, that's so interesting. I think that's cool because then you don't have preconceived notions of
You're
like,
right.
oh, I'm the villain, therefore blah blah blah.
You know,
We're
I
just
didn't
gonna
even think
create them
about that.
as
That's
people.
actually-
Wait,
ooh.
that's so cool.
That's really clever. I like that. Okay.
That is super clever. Okay, good. I like that. Okay, so to begin, each player draws a hand of 8 cards. These cards will be used to choose options from tables, which will help you construct your character. Oh, let me link to this game. Sorry, I should do that. In the Shadow of Glory. I'll link to the itch page. I'll put that in chat.
Yep,
We
and
are
then I'll pin it on my
playing
end as well.
In the Shadow of Glory. This makes twins. Imagine being twins where one of you is the hero and one of you is the villain.
Now that's crazy.
Maybe we should do that.
Maybe.
Maybe we should be twins. That'd be neat.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of it. Okay, anyways. Okay, so blah, blah, begin. Each player draws a hand of 8 cards. These cards will be used to choose options from tables, which will help you construct your character. Each
Okay.
time you use a card to select an option, discard it. You'll be left with some cards in your hand once character creation is complete. You won't need these for the game. Just discard them once your character is created.
Okay.
So follow the character TLDR, follow the character creation steps to create a semi-randomized character, or simply select. Yeah, we should make it randomized. It says you
Okay.
can select, but I want it to
Yeah.
be random because it's more of a challenge to embody a character that I didn't create.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need 8 cards.
There we go. Let me just draw 8 cards.
8.
Yeah.
All right, I got my
Okay.
8.
Got mine.
Okay. So now first it's assign a powers. This is on page 13. Would you like to read that part?
Yeah. Both heroes and villains are characterized by defining superpowers. Something that makes them both unique and formidable. Assign a card from your hand and consult the table below to get your power. The power listed below are intentionally vague. You are free to describe the specifics of your power, but keep in mind, In the Shadow of Glory is less a game about heroic battles and more about the weight of power and the burden of responsibility that comes with it. Okay.
Yeah. It's good. Okay.
Okay, so we
So it
use
says
2
assign,
cards,
so we
it
can
looks like.
pick a card. Yeah, so we can pick a card we want. It's just limited to the cards from our hand, which is interesting. So we do still get to choose. It's only semi-random.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just
Let me see what I got. I have the 6 of spades, absorb and redirect momentum, or I could have flight, or meld organic material together, or manipulate wounds. Ooh, I don't want that one. Meld organic
Let's
material. I
see.
don't want that one. Flight could be cool. Absorb and redirect momentum could be cool. Okay, 6. Transmutation.
Let's see, 7.
Stretching. I don't want that one. Time manipulation. Super intelligent. Okay, I'm gonna do time
Organic
manipulation.
matter. Let's see,
I've got 9 of
speed.
hearts. I'm gonna trade it in, and I'm gonna do time manipulation.
Power steel. Okay.
Let me open my
See.
character sheet.
That's
Actually.
power steel.
Are you filling out the character sheet, or are you just gonna like kind of
Oh.
type up the
Oh,
stuff?
I'm just typing it up in Obsidian. I'm
Okay.
just looking at my cards right now. So I've got so
Okay.
far meld organic material, speed, power stealing. Let's see, what is this one? I have to like double. Doesn't help that these cards are. I have to remember which colors are which suit.
I'm gonna show the
super
character sheet, so I'll
intelligence.
fill that out while I do this part.
Super intelligence, transmutation. Self duplication. Shrink and grow, or what's this one?
Time
Life
manipulation ends up in so many of you guys' dual streams. That's true.
Drain. It kind
now
of
that you
does.
mention it.
Okay, so these are
That's
red
funny.
cards. These are dark cards. All right, let me see. What do I got here? Wait, what powers did you end up getting?
I got time manipulation.
Okay. It's funny. For me, it's like one of them is just straight up life drain. Life
Oh my
drain,
God.
speed, super intelligence. I think I'm gonna go with I'm gonna discard my Queen of Clubs and I'm gonna go with Power Steal. So I'm just gonna put this in a discard pile. Put my hand over here, and I'm gonna just show this on my end here while I pull up my Obsidian. And we're gonna do
Power steal, so Vice also has time manipulation.
Yep. There we go. So that is mine. And let me know when you're good and I can read the next section of this.
So I wrote that my character has the power of time manipulation. They're able to speed up or slow time, though it takes a toll on their body the more powerful the manipulation. I think that I'm just
let
gonna
me
have
write a
them
little
sort of like
description.
pass out for a while.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on. I didn't even. You know what? Let me write a little description here on my end real quick.
Okay. That's what I've written up so far. Hmm. There we go. Hee hee hee. We're gonna see what happens. I really do love this mechanic of creating the character before deciding who's the hero and who's the villain. That's actually, it's a little thing, but that's such a cool idea for like characterization because it's true, like you don't decide like I'm gonna be a villain, you know. It's neat.
Yeah. Okay. So the little description
I
that
always
I've written
thought
down.
it would be interesting if the price was their own life force. I think the thing is
Yeah.
that because we already lose our abilities as we age, I didn't really see a need for it to go away like that. I just wanted it to have a bit of a, like a, what's the word? Like a recoil.
Yeah,
So
like a
for
kiss
me,
and
it's
curse.
the recoil as I get, okay, I sped up time. Well, I'm going to pass out. So my time is gone. You know, I lose time in that sense.
In my case, it's interesting because how I wrote mine is more as a power steal. This is what I wrote. They learned that they were able to borrow more than items from friends when one day they seemed to borrow their siblings' power. However, the strain is only temporary as they can only use their power for a few hours, but when borrowing, the other person wouldn't be able to use theirs.
Ooh, yeah, that's cool. I like that. So it's like you're stealing it for a time.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have it.
Because
Oh, that's
outside of
cool.
that, they would be almost like a normal human. You wouldn't expect it.
Right. Yeah, that's neat.
Cool.
That's cool. I'm excited.
Let me bounce it back to...
I'm gonna move you over a little because you're on the very edge of the screen. Okay.
There we go. Age Vice. Oh my god.
but it would be temporary,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Ooh, I need to go and watch your stream really quick so I don't lose my streak.
Oh, you're right. Completely forgot. I gotta do that too.
Because in 2 more streams, I get an extra
Mm-hmm.
450 kudos.
Oh, yeah, there you
Soon, eventually, I'll get to the sellout. And the problem is, I don't amass that much on your channel because you know,
go.
you
Mhm.
always pick times to stream when I'm busy or we're collabing. And then when I am there, I spend all my kudos on catching fish, so.
True. Very true. Mm-hmm. The superhero
Why do I
high
low-key
school.
look like a ventriloquist doll on your stream too?
Look, there's only so much space here, okay? We're both standing here at the podium, like behind the blackboard's over there. There's only so much space. What, you want to go stand on the other thing?
That's fair. On my screen, I have the game in the middle, so you and I are on opposite sides, which makes sense considering what we're doing. Uh-oh, you got Mike Wazowski'd. Hang on,
Yeah.
let me fix it.
Look, it's okay. Look, the space at the bottom on my end is for like when we have all of the Foogies, so everyone can hang out down there. Because if not, then the screen gets so cluttered.
Okay,
See,
there.
a superhero high school sounds more like it'd be something in this world. Honestly, yeah, look, don't you know Sky High exists here?
Yeah.
Do you even know what that is? I don't think you do.
My Hero Academia?
Oh, it's the proto
Okay.
My Hero Academia.
Right. Okay, are you ready?
Yep,
Are you
I'm
gonna
ready.
read the next page, right?
Yeah. Or it's the blurb at
Or
the
the
bottom.
next part?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So names. Every notable hero and villain has a name. You should consider your power when deciding this, along with how you present in the superpowered world. Consider your physical appearance, your costume, how well you fit into society. When noting your name on your character sheet, you should first write your superpower name, then your name, or your mundane name in brackets.
Okay. Okay. I think I got it.
Let me think. So I first have to put my power in here. I'm thinking. What would work?
Oh, Chrono is okay. Names.
What would my name be? My mundane name? What's the name of something that everyone would probably know? Wait, no, I got a better name.
I think I want to be a male character this time, so I need a. All right, behind the name.
No, what's a fancier name? I can think of a better name.
I need a name that doesn't start with an A. I do too many of those. Oh, hi, Viva! Ooh. How do you say this name?
Do I want to do something? Maybe a little bit too silly. I'm thinking, what's like a fun superhero name to have? Because we're supposed to be heroes while we're younger, so what's something like something silly that someone younger would come up with for something? Oh,
Are we younger?
Well, technically, for how powers work in our world, the older you get, you would lose your powers. So it's like we probably became like heroes.
Yeah, we probably don't want to
try and
be
do
too
stuff.
young but too
Well,
old.
no, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, we're technically old writing these letters now from
True.
what the prompt is. So it would be like, if you came up with your hero name, you'd say you were probably younger or like...
that makes sense.
Like a teenager coming up with like, yo, check out my name. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it'd be like,
Yeah.
what would be something like that? Maybe they want to be cool.
I chose my
you know?
hero name pretty quickly.
I'm like, I think I have an idea. Hold on. You're on the cusp. You never know. You know what? You know what? No.
I chose an Arabic name, so I guess my character is Arabic. Well, of Arabic origins, I guess.
Hmm.
They have an Arabic first and last name. Okay.
And let me think. What would my mundane name be?
If stealing powers adds extra things you can do, would it be ADD Vice? Huh? Oh, advice. I see. It took me a second.
Yeah. Time manipulation. True. I mean, you could
be.
You could be trying to cheat the system a little bit. Yeah, no problem. Thank you
Yeah.
again, and I hope
Thank
you
you
have a
for
good one.
stopping
And have a
by.
happy New Year. And see, they became friends. They were so quiet. Quiet for the hero because it was so run down. You don't let me think.
I played a superhero PvP game where one character could see all the Wi-Fi data in the air, and another
my
character
God.
was normal working graveyard shift at a gas station. Oh,
Oh,
you could read all the Wi-Fi data. That's wild.
crazy. Well, time to hit name generator. I need some inspiration.
Okay.
Also, it's funny. I realized. Let's see. Last character I played was Dorothy. You know what? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be a guy. We're gonna be brothers.
If we're brothers, you're gonna have to pick a. Okay, the last name I chose was Asfor. ASF. It's okay. It's like Asfor and put together. ASFOUR. Asfor.
And let me just think of a name. You know what?
Oh gosh, we're brothers. Oh yikes. There's a game, I thought about bringing it up for this, but I thought it would be too depressing to end the year this way. But there's a game where it's like zombie apocalypse duet game where one of you're like on two sides of a door because one of you is turning into a zombie.
That's another good one. Oh man.
I think it's called The Time We Have Left or something. Let me find it.
Oh.
But I was like, that might be a little too depressing.
Let me go. You know what? I'm gonna go with that last name, but I'm gonna
The
go
Time We Have.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that last name, but I'm gonna go with kind of an out there name for a first name. Let me see. What can I come up with? You know what?
If
I got
anyone is
one.
interested in that one, it's this.
I got one. We'll do that. So, I got my name. You want me to say it first, or you want to do yours first?
Sure. Yeah, you can.
So, my hero name is Bystander, and their mundane name is Andre Asfor.
That's cool. Nice. My superpowered name is Chronoglass, kind of a play on hourglass, but chrono. I thought it sounded cool. So Chronoglass.
You could say it's
And
sort of the
then-
astral prism of...
And then their name is Naji. Naji Asfor.
with the Y.
With a Y. Bystander. That's cool.
Originally, I did the first one. I'm like, maybe. I switched it. We went with a regular spelling.
Yeah.
And my power is power stealing, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so next page, the front. Your character's front represents the means in which they hide their super identity in the mundane world. This is usually an occupation, but not always. Assign a card from your hand and consult the table below to get your front. Okay, so it's
Okay.
like, what is our job when
All
we're
right.
not
Yeah, but what are we
super
doing?
whatever.
Okay, let me see. So these are my red cards. I'll put these on the side. And
Museum archivist. Museum archivist is so good when I can control time.
that is a pretty good one. Watchmaker. Ooh. Okay, let's see. So on my
I don't want
end,
this one.
let's see. What are mine? I have private chef. Okay.
High-end art dealer.
See, private chef,
Handyman.
medical research assistant,
Celebrity.
local government official.
I got that one too.
What else do we have here?
Graffiti artist. Okay.
Psychologist, sales representative, handyman, and
Oh, I got that one too.
fiction writer.
We got some of the same cards. Okay, I'm trying to choose
You know, it makes
between
sense since they're
museum.
brothers.
Yeah, I'm trying to choose between museum archivist or celebrity.
Hmm.
I think
Let's see.
celebrity would be fun. I'm gonna go with it. I have an ace of diamonds, so I'm gonna go celebrity.
I think I'm gonna do the opposite on your end, where
Yeah.
I'm going to. Let me think. Let me see. I'm kind of torn between either handyman or fiction writer.
Ooh,
Because with a power like
fiction writer
that,
sounds fun.
yeah, like I'm thinking either fiction writer or handyman. Because when you're
I'm an
just able
actor.
to adapt, you know.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna make Naji an actor.
You know, I'm gonna go with the handyman because I think that would make a more interesting character in that sense. So let me discard that and let me write that down in Obsidian real quick. I pull that up and go here. And that was 4 of diamonds. And I'll write a little bit of a blurb on that. How do you spell your character's name again for your first name?
First name Naaji. Naji.
See, Naaji, right?
Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
Your character was
It's
What was their
Andre,
first name?
so Andrei.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the older brother or the younger brother?
You know, I don't know. Do you wanna flip a coin?
I think. Yeah. You know what? Or no. Let's let Chad vote.
Yeah.
I'll do this one, and then you can host the one that's like, you know.
I find them by odd jobs. Yeah, I steal their stuff like Bluetooth signal. Okay. Wait, sorry. You were saying about we can let everyone
I'm gonna
vote?
do this poll, and then the next poll you can do.
Yep, that sounds good.
I'm gonna do two. Is 2 minutes too short? Is that okay?
I think that should be fine. Give everyone a little bit of time to figure out.
All right, so I'm gonna let y'all vote in our poll. So 2 minutes. Whom shall be the older brother? It doesn't have to mirror real life, guys.
Yeah.
Vice is baby. Oh my gosh, Vice is baby.
It happens every time.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's see.
Old man Vice all the way. That's so good. You just don't know. Yee. Can't beat the old man allegations no matter what we do.
Nope.
That's funny. Voted Hime as older because power stealing is such a younger sibling vibe.
You know,
Ooh.
true. That would be a good one.
I think the cool thing about this is I think no matter who is older, it automatically makes some very interesting relationship dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
Because the younger one being the famous actor time manipulator is so funny.
The comfy granddad, like.
Like the guy from Up.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I love that movie. I know you do. Don't you worry, I know.
Okay, well they chose 67% chose that
No!
you should be the older brother. So
Oh.
Andre is the older brother.
Okay, alright.
I'm the bratty younger sibling that got famous. How do you feel about that?
Well, I can tell you what I've written here. For
Amazing.
being a handyman, it's unlike his brother, he didn't find success in acting and instead relied on their other skills, the more practical ones.
Hmm.
Yep, went with the simple one on that. you
Are they
guys
the
twins or a
only
few years
brothers, or
apart?
do they have other siblings?
I mean, our last name is As4. I don't know.
Yeah, so I feel like we. I think we should have two
one-
more siblings. I think we should have two other siblings. So in that case, I'm gonna make Naji should be the youngest, so we'll have two siblings in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds good. And I'll be the oldest. Absolutely, a sister and another brother. You know what? Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, let's say that with their two, with
Mhm.
their sister and brother in the middle. Oh, or for me with another.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was a savage burn. The practical ones. Look, you gotta spruce it up a little bit sometimes.
Yeah. So I wrote, Andre Asfor is Naji's older brother. Naji is the youngest child with another older sister and brother between him and Andre. In his off time, Naji is a famous actor. He has been nominated for an Oscar but has never won. Up until now, he has played supporting roles in films, being told that people like him can't be stars. It's just racism. I put that in parentheses.
Mhm.
He's working on breaking that glass ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lots of years that he spent doing roles where they're like, you get to be terrorist number 4, you know.
Oh, that's rough.
Just terrible, like actually terrible. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's the backstory I kind of have for him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In his off time, he's a famous actor. Yeah,
The
humble brag. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can manipulate time, but also I like almost won an Oscar one time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The
gives you a lot of
character is
time to-
formulating in my head. Imagine if this is the character. Like I feel like being hero or villain both could be so compelling. I love
Yeah.
that we get to design the character
Yeah,
first.
no, this is actually a pretty clever way of doing it because I'm seeing like
Yeah.
I could see easily how either one of us could have turned at some point. You know,
Yeah.
I guess we'll
And
have to
that's
see sort of
I
as we
think that's
keep
the most
going.
human thing about it, because really that's what character design should be about. Like you
Mhm.
don't decide to be a villain, right? Like
Yeah,
life.
no, it should
so
be an
I
outcome.
with given this backstory, I could see it going either way, and that's what makes it really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay, are you ready for the next page,
Yeah,
or are you still writing?
I am good. I'm ready for the next
Okay.
page.
All
Let me
right.
just hide this so we can get back to the book.
Their lair.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Their lair. Your character's lair is a location from which they conduct their superpowered activities. Your character most likely lives there too. Assign a card from your hand and consult the table below to see what layer you get.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what we get. Okay, what are my red cards? These are my red cards.
My numbers, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 left. It's like all in a row.
Okay. Repurposed boat
A
dock
hidden
in a
attic
harbor.
in a nondescript house. I don't like that.
Let's see, repurposed boat
Quiet-
dock,
Ooh,
a
I like that
deactivated
one.
theme park, an abandoned air traffic
Secret
control
doomsday
tower.
bunker. I don't want that. Industrial warehouse, maybe. Abandoned.
Camouflaged settlement in an old dense forest.
Okay, I don't like that one. Okay.
Industrial warehouse or an abandoned movie theater. Ooh.
Oh, abandoned
Okay.
movie theater would have been
I'm
so
losing.
good for me. Oh well.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna choose. I have the 5 of clubs. I'm gonna choose a quiet room at the back of a restaurant.
I'm kind of stuck between either the deactivated theme park or the abandoned movie theater. I think I'm gonna go with the abandoned movie theater.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ironic.
Would an actor have difficulty maintaining a low profile? Kind of, you would assume.
You would think, but look at all the superheroes that are very high profile. Batman and Iron Man.
They can repair the theme park. I mean, true. Five of Hearts.
I'm just gonna paste that.
Mm-hmm.
And let's make since mine is a restaurant, can we say our sister owns a restaurant?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
And
that
that's
works.
where because I feel like we would know. Would we know of each other's identities? Actually, I feel like we kind of have to.
Unless, like, I would say we would know of each other's identities unless something happened. Well, obviously something will happen to be the divide between us, but,
Yeah.
you know, I would say
But
we
I
would
think we would
probably know each
know.
other. Yeah. Because I'm sure we wouldn't
We would
start
at
out
least
that
know.
way.
We would at least know what powers each other has.
Yeah.
I guess that doesn't necessarily mean we know who's who. Like, I don't
yeah.
necessarily know that you are this hero and I am that hero,
Mhm.
whatever, right? But like, we would already know each other's powers. Okay, so in that case, it can't be the sister because then she would know. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say I have a friend,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or maybe I secretly own the restaurant.
Oh,
Okay,
yes, and
that
then you're
feels probably
hiding in the
better.
back room.
Yeah. I think that's the point of this game, is that it's personal. I know, yeah, that's what's really cool about it. It says they live there, but I don't think he should live in his lair, especially if his lair is the back room of a restaurant. That's
Maybe you
a little
live in the
weird.
upstairs apartment of the restaurant.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so he just owns the building.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, I need to take a quick bio break. I will be right back.
Yep. Let's see. Think for a second here what I want to write for here.
It wasn't quite the same. There we go. Let me just move that up so you guys can see that a little better. Also, if the text is a little bit too small, let me know and I might be able to punch it in, but, you know, you let me know. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I've written my section up, and we'll hold on a second for when Hime gets back and we can both read our parts. Okay, so far so good. I actually really like this. It's funny because, you know, we were like, okay, we'll probably end up doing this for 2 hours. I think we've almost already been like an hour of just making our characters, so we'll probably at least get to write one set of letters, hopefully. But, you know, there is that. Let's see, or the parrot's vice. Trying to think of a cute way of slipping in the streamer names in the game. True. Ooh, actually, you know what? What can I didn't think about it. What would the name of the movie theater be? Because movie theaters have names, sort of. Sometimes they do, not always. But Let me think. Let me think. What would I give it a name?
Okay, I am back.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
That's not a
I
bad one.
got
You know
some more
what? I think
water,
I'll do
too. I
that.
ran out of my Diet Coke. Okay.
You know what? I like that. We're gonna use that killer flame.
The Parrot's Vice or VK Cinemas. Oh, I see. I don't know. I don't want to put my name into it. This is a role play situation, you know.
Look, it's all right. The acronyms are just enough.
Yeah.
Okay, I wrote a little blurb for mine, and I'll let you do your thing.
Okay. Do you need a bio break? Please tell me you're not
Yeah.
going to spend the whole 12 hours.
No. Lesson learned on that. I will actually take my turn to go run AFK real quick.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna do that. Yep.
Good.
The Vice. Oh, ooh, actually, you know what? Hold on.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, the Vice Knights Cinema. There we go. That's better. That's so. Ooh. Okay, I like that. I like that quite a bit. Both of you. That's great.
I'm going to call the high-rise building the Golden Feather. That way,
There you
there
go.
you go. There's my slight nod.
See, now it works. No, both of you nailed it. All right. I will be right back. One second.
Atomic? Yeah. Atomic has great naming sense.
All right, hold on. My tracking's gonna like freak out a second here. 1 second.
Yeah. Okay. Scritchy writing noise. Yeah, it's Obsidian, baby. Hope you guys are having fun. Hope you guys are having a good time. I'm trying to show some of the book, but not enough to like deter people from getting it. It's a really great premise so far, so I hope you guys end up checking the game out too. Like, I know it's billed as a 2-player duet, but you could just as easily play this solo and just like, you know, use tables for the villain or whatever, right? Okay. I really like the idea of duetting it. If I can find a TTRPG companion, I'd love to run this. I feel like if you put out feelers on my Discord, you'll be able to get somebody who would do this with you. And because it's epistolary, you could play it completely digitally, you know, just like do it via chat messages and stuff, you know? Yeah, I already saved this for a later day. My bestie immediately got interested. Yeah, it'll be so fun. Yeah, definitely share in my Discord if you end up playing it, because I would love to see how what other people do.
Okay, back. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Sorry you had to take a bio break. Jeez. Okay, I just finished my section, so I'll read that, and then you can
Yeah,
read
yeah.
the part that you wrote while I was gone.
Yeah. Also,
Naji
you
owns.
guys are right.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I just see
What's
what
up?
you guys are saying in chat. I'm like, no, you're right. I can
Oh,
see
yeah.
that being funny.
Yeah. Naji owns a high-rise building, the Golden Feather, downtown with an upscale restaurant on the bottom floor. I didn't name the restaurant. I'll think on that a bit. Of course, he's purchased it under a different name. A quiet room at the back of the restaurant, serves as the entrance to his secret lair where his computers, supersuit storage, and training facility are. He lives in a condo that takes up the entire top floor of the building. The rest of the building is made up of rented out office space, a few condos, etc. So he owns the entire building. But nobody knows, of course.
That's so fancy.
Yeah. He's a famous actor. He's got money, and he's a
Yeah,
landlord now.
You know, it's quite the contrast to what I wrote, which is even funnier. So,
I know, it's so good. Uh-huh.
So on my end, I got, for my lair, I drew a 5 of hearts, and that is the abandoned movie theater. So I wrote, it is the Vice Night Cinema. While working as a handyman, Andre had heard rumors about an old abandoned movie theater at the edge of town. Of course, Andre would have known of this place. He used to go there with friends after school in high school, until one day, a fire from a fight with a villain who lost his cool with one of the teenagers running the popcorn booth burned it down. The building was loosely put back together in a restructuring, but it wasn't quite the same, and the regulars never returned, and now years later, the place remained abandoned and sold off at a cheap price. I'm sure he could afford it with a few more weeks of pay and an odd job here and there. Yeah.
That's super cool.
All right. Let me jump us back over here to the book and pull this up here.
Okay.
And the next point for us would be person of interest. A person of interest is someone... Oh, wait, sorry. You got it up on your screen?
Oh, should I be reading this part?
Oh, no. I got it. I can read it. I just wanted to make sure you were good. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Person of interest. A person of interest is someone who is meaningful or important to your character. This person has an influence over your life, for better or worse. Assign a card from your hand and consult the table below to get an initial person of interest.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to put these two here. These are my red cards. These are my black cards. And let's see what I got.
I think street urchin is not going to be it. Lover. A law enforcer. I don't like that one. Informant. I could maybe like that one. And then spy. Ooh.
Okay. I got law enforcer. I got neighbor. And old friend. Then I also got a psychic and a street urchin. Okay.
I'm gonna choose lover.
Okay. Let me think. I'm thinking I might go... This is tough, actually. I'm trying to figure out what do I want to do here. The options are pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh, psychic might be a good one. Yeah. see. Also, wow, dramatic music while we're doing this.
Same.
We're at the dramatic part of this soundtrack. You know, part of me kind of wants to actually go with the very mundane of just a neighbor.
Yeah.
Because that might just work, you know?
We're playing 2 different games. It feels like our characters are so different.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think embracing the mundane on this might be the way for me to go. So I think I'll use that. I'm gonna use my Jack of Clubs. That'll be my next card I discard. Let me start writing something. Pull this up. Also, let me just write this up here. Person of interest. Neighbor. Layer. Abandoned. Movie theater. And that was a Jack. Clubs.
All right,
Excuse me.
gotta go back to behind the name. I don't know what the.
I know, right?
Gotta name another person.
Look, it's
By
alright.
the way, it's been an hour and 15 minutes.
I know. It's funny
We're
while you
over.
stepped away. I was talking about that. I said we'll probably make our characters and have enough time to write like maybe one letter or something. We'll see.
I think so, but I'm really liking this. So we'll.
No, this
we'll
is very
definitely
cool.
continue.
Definitely want to play
Yeah.
more of this. I wasn't sure how to feel about it because again, it's like you and I talked about it. Where I'm like, I'm always interested in like.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. And then the head pads. Thanks, Izzy.
Oh my god! Seeing that on my end without like the objects hitting you, you're just spazzing out, and then the head.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
that's so funny. Oh my god. Okay, right. Let me Oh. I'm dying. I'm sorry. That was good. Okay.
Okay, I am done with my bit.
I'm cooking. Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, no, you take your time. You're good. Oh, Amaya's fishing. Let's see what you get.
Mhm.
A 27-kilogram tire. That's a heavy tire. 27 kilos. Isn't that a lot? robotic screen playing on VK's chest. Yeah, it's perfect. I didn't want you to get Mike Wazowski.
I know, right?
Now you can see Gavin beating up a bat.
Oh boy, let's go. Yeah, you get him. Yeah, you right there.
Yeah, he killed it.
Oh, let's go.
Now he's fighting a goblin. That's messed up.
Oh no, I can't believe it. Not like this.
Gavin! Not the goblin on goblin violence. It's okay, he's about to get got. Yikes. Wait, did the game get updated? Gavin's level 25. I thought 20 was the max. Oh, did they update the game? I know I saw the developer post about how he had been fixing stuff up, but I thought the game hadn't been updated yet. That's cool. Oh, is 30 the max?
Thank you for my glasses.
Because I thought Atomic was max. Oh, you're right. I just misremembered. Because I knew Atomic. Oh. Atomic immediately fighting this very phallic looking creature.
Oh no. Well, hold on. I need to random generate a name. Hold up. Let me do that.
I have been at it for a while. Yeah, but for some reason I misremembered it as 20, but it was 30. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching y'all RPG. It's fun. A mannequin. Ew. You know, it's kind of slightly off center. I'm gonna move it a little bit. There. Kappa, don't look now, but there's a ghost to your left. Actually, there's also a ghost to your right.
Oh my god, it's spooky.
I really want to expand on my lore because there's a lot of ghosts. And I want all of my friends to voice the ghosts. It'll be so fun. Oh my god, you got killed by a slime. Those slimes, man, be careful. Yeah, Gavin, you're already ooh, a blue whale. Just casually fishing that out of the lake. Yeah, every one of my friends is gonna be a ghost in the manor. Well, I might not make you all ghosts because then you would all be servants and that's a little weird. But Kappa, I already pegged you for Jonathan. You're gonna be Jonathan. You're gonna be you have to be the butler.
Yep.
It's perfect. 2 legendaries in a row. I know, and they're not even boosted. Your luck is just up there. Fish fillet burger. You know what I should be doing? I should be eating my
Yeah, you should eat while I'm writing that, yeah.
I'm not even... The thing is, I'm not hungry yet, because I ate all those fries earlier, so I'm just gonna save this for later when I'm feeling hungry. I did finish my Diet Coke. It is gone. I did say that Dutch Bros was right on the corner, and if it's, you know, it might be good for me to go get an energy drink. What time does Dutch Bros close?
Look, it's okay. I've cracked open my first energy drink. We'll see how this goes. It's a cherry limeade flavor.
They don't close till 10 p.m. New Year's Eve might affect these hours. No way.
Mm-hmm.
They should be open later, not...
Only a fourth of the way through. Look, it's okay. I have multiple energy drinks. It'll be fine. Okay. All right, I finished writing my bit.
I think I'm okay. Like, I don't think I need
Look, it was more I was
drink.
curious about the flavor of this thing. I'm like, it's a cherry limeade energy drink. I'm like, how bad could it taste? It's
yeah,
okay.
they're open till 10. It'll be fine. I think a little later I might
aspartame through my teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. I am good to read mine since you read yours first.
Okay.
So
go for it.
For a person of interest, I used my Jack of Clubs from my hand, and I chose Neighbor. So, here's what I wrote. Neighbor. Sometimes it's the most mundane parts of your day that you take for granted. Some days, work was the worst. When you're not quite sure about your powers growing up until finding out in some of the most awkward ways, you tend to be viewed as a bit of an outcast. In a world where everyone's super from the jump, Andre would often question their position in life. Why was everyone else special, and they couldn't find the same success as others?
His powers weren't flashy. It was something very mechanical and handy, something he was able to use to his advantage with the odd jobs he was requested by both heroes and villains alike. For him, a job was a job. But there was one person who never judged him and would always sometimes leave treats for him. The old lady who lived in the apartment across from the side stairs of the theater. Old Lady Dula was was a sweet old lady who would ask him how his day went and offer leftovers from dinner. He would often show up dead tired. She used to be a hero who can manipulate the weather, acting as a weather woman. Sometimes it's the small things that help you get through the day.
That's funny. Aw.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So Naji's lover Adriel, 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 is a famous musician, the frontman of a pop group called Night's End. It's all one word, so it's meant to be like, is it supposed to be Night's End or Night Send? And anytime they get asked that question, they just smile.
Nice.
Night's End. Quiet and brooding, Adriel often goes on creative binges where he locks himself away for weeks to write music. This suits the busy Naji just fine. If the two are a high-profile pair, not even caring at this point if the paparazzi take photos of them after being together for nearly 4 years. Naji has had some suspicions about Adriel also being superpowered, but it's never been confirmed one way or the other. He has dropped hints to Adriel about his own powers, but has also neither confirmed nor denied them.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. They've got this mysterious, like, muse and artist kind of relationship going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're moving on.
All right, let me pull this back up. Do you want to read this
Mundane
one?
goals. Sure. Your character's mundane goals represents their motivations in their day-to-day life. This could be related to their front, person of interest, or something else entirely. Assign a card from your hand and consult the table below to get a mundane goal.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see what cards I have left. I have 8, 6, 7, 4. Wow, I said it. God damn it.
I have 6, 7, 6, 4.
Okay. Be a good parent, build a successful business, finish my studies, or overcome an illness. I think I'm going to go with build a successful business.
I'm gonna go with that too, but I'm going to adapt it to be like, he wants to win the Oscar.
Yeah. You know, it kind of works out that we have the same goal in just different ways.
Just manifest differently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna add that to the section about him being an actor.
Mm-hmm. Or was it? Build a successful business. I'm just gonna copy and paste that.
All right. Hi, Nico. I'm just going to
Hello.
read mine really quick because it's
Yeah.
short, but his goal is to one day win the Oscar and make it so that people like him can play roles beyond just being terrorists or supporting characters.
And in the same vein, mine is a very short one. They want to find their own role in life and own it.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Thank you
So
for
the
the
next
follow.
section is superpowered goals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can read this one too, really quick.
Mhm.
So, your character's superpowered goals are the grander things they strive for or desire and directly relate to their identity as a hero or villain. Assign a card from your hand and consult the table below to get a superpowered goal.
Interesting.
I have
three cards left.
I have 2 6s, so I really only have 2 choices.
Yeah.
It's leave a legacy or free a loved one from captivity.
Oh my
which
god,
I-
these are really funny for me because you and I both have 2 of the same cards. I have
Yeah.
also free a loved one from captivity, leave a legacy, or conquer time. What? That's a little extreme. I don't think that would work here. Yeah,
I should have had that one. What the
I was gonna
heck?
say, I don't know.
Like,
Oh,
I
shoot.
don't think that's possible for me.
I only have 2. Leave a legacy.
I think I'm gonna go with that because I think that
Yeah, the free
kinda
a loved
works.
one from captivity doesn't make sense, so I kind
Yeah.
of have to. Okay, leave a legacy. That's funny.
Yeah, given the aging problem, yeah, you're right. If only if my power were slightly different, that would be a genius way. Like if you got that card, that actually would have been a very interesting goal.
Yeah. Actually, the way that I'm writing this, it kind of mirrors his personal goal as well.
Oh my god, Crimson. There we go. Leave a legacy.
Okay, I wrote. Oh well, no. I'll let you finish, and then you can
Yep.
read first since I read first last
Yep. Give me 1 second and I got this.
time. Yeah, mine's pretty short. And when you own that role, you should trademark it too. Hee. If only he could trademark Chronoglass without getting in trouble.
If only. Hey,
People
what's
would
up,
know.
dude guy? How you doing? Happy New Year's, buddy. I hope you're doing
I
good.
want Hime to be the villain just to completely wreck their personal goal.
Look, you're gonna get to choose that in a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys will choose.
Let's see. Okay. Mine is very simple and short. So their superpowered goal is to leave a legacy. Andre doesn't know how they will impact the world. After all, in a world where you have people with the strength of titans or can bend reality at will, Andre just wants to be remembered. Somehow.
Oh, that's kind of sad. I wrote, as Chronoglass, his goal is to leave a legacy. Again, powers like his are often used in supporting roles, but he wants to show that time manipulation is a grand power in its own right and deserves to be center stage. Because normally, like, you would imagine, like, oh, well, there's somebody else that has like the big I blow things up and throw fireball powers. So he just sort of like, oh, okay, I'm gonna freeze time so you can do that. But I feel like you can, with the speeding up and slowing down of time, there's a lot of really terrible things or great things that you could do with it. So but that's, like I said, I wanted this to mirror his personal goal, because either way, he's just tired of being in the shadows. Like, he wants to be the leading role, Okay, so now we're at established relationship. But we can skip this one, honestly, because we are, like, we already have it. We're brothers.
Yeah, we already explained that.
Like, we're of the same family, so I think we're just gonna skip this one. And now it is create scars. Okay, I'm gonna put that on screen. Scars are the reminders of traumatic experiences your character has faced. These can be physical or psychological, literal scars or emotional wounds. Each player should describe a scar that their character has inflicted on the other. Discuss the events that led to this scar and what effects linger from it.
Okay. Let me think about that. I think I have one that might work.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna not like this. This is gonna be very mean.
Okay.
I would think the fact that Andre can sort of copy your power, but copying it disables it for you.
Yeah.
It is just a reminder of now, you're just human. There's nothing you can do. A lot of it is like, it could be more of a
Yeah.
psychological type scar where it's like, if you think you're so
Yeah.
special and then they just tap you and just take your power and it's like, well,
Yeah, like what are you without it?
yeah,
Oh,
what are
that's
you
good.
without it now? Now you try
Oh, that
to
would have.
now you try to be me.
Oh, I think that would have made Naji even more like, I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be famous. Like, screw you. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I think that both of ours should be from the same moment. So I
Yeah.
think that you took my power and I got really mad and just like maybe shoved you really hard and you hit something. So you have like you left a psychological scar on me. I think I left a physical scar on you.
Yeah.
So like let's say I shoved you really hard, either like on a table or maybe you like rammed into the window and it broke the glass or something.
Yeah, and like I've got
What do you think?
I would say it's like you shoved me hard, maybe like my arm got sort of sliced up from the glass of the window. Like
Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so I shoved you into a window because I lashed out like my power is gone. Maybe during childhood.
Yeah. Because that would be
So,
when this
yeah.
would probably be more
Well,
like
and
that
especially
type
because the
of
thing is,
argument.
I don't know if you have childhood scars, but they grow with you.
Yeah, no, I can't say I had. Well, I got maybe one.
So I have several childhood scars and they grew with me. So when I was much smaller, it was only like an inch of a scar and now it's tripled in length, right? So
Oh.
it stretches because your skin stretches.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know, I think there's something poetic about that. So this happened during childhood and it's like when you look at your forearm, so maybe there's just like a long line
Yeah.
along your forearm and it's grown with you as you got older.
Either headed to the Justice League or the Legion of Doom. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I'll just have to double check. Actually, hold on. After a fight with Naji, Andre took their power to let them feel what it would be like to let them be them. Or I would say almost maybe he wasn't even sure what his powers were at the time, so he probably just did it out of frustration, and that was like the result of it.
Yeah. Would you say that Andre taunted Naji over it? Like, did he actually say that?
I would say so, yeah. I would say they got into like an argument where it's like maybe he's like he had enough and just spoke out.
Yeah.
Accidentally misspelling my name. I go, and Ray.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah.
Okay, I finished mine. I added this to the part where I talked about our family,
Yeah.
so it all kind of flows.
Yeah, I know, right? Like that's how this always goes for us, you know?
New Year's countdown and how to start the game. Yeah, we got 20 minutes left. I think we're almost to the end of the character creation.
Yeah.
There's only 2 left. Dang, we really might not actually get to write anything.
I know.
But you know, with this, we did a lot of writing, just creating the characters, honestly.
Yeah, no, I think we have like a good setup for something for us to pick up later.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I think we'll pick this up later and it'll be really good. Maybe that'll be what we do
Yeah.
next Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna say the same thing about Gladysant. I have
I
a
know,
feeling.
I have
But
a
I think,
feeling, yeah.
to be fair, I think Gladysant's character creation is not this involved.
Yeah, no, I think Gladison it's literally, I think, just 3 words, and then we just play. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it'll go a little different.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm. Okay.
Are you done?
Yep, I am done.
Okay. Do you want me to read mine first?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so once when they were children, Andre took Naji's powers during an argument. With Naji's powers gone, Andre asked, "What are you now without your powers?" Feeling betrayed and suddenly bereft of what made him special, Naji lashed out, shoving his brother hard into a window. The glass shattered and left a long gash along Andre's arm that has grown with him. It left a psychological shadow on Naji, who grew up always needing to assert his presence and be the best.
Hold on, I need to write one more detail on mine.
Okay. But we have a time limit because we've got a program of stuff to do, so we limited ourselves to 2 hours for each of these games. For better or for worse. Yeah, we've got all of 2026 to get these done, because I really like this already, so I really want this to be, instead of, it says you can choose between 6 to 12 letters, like I want this to be a bit longer, because I am loving this.
Yeah. So mine is mostly the same as what you've written and how it pans out, but, you know, his arm ended up having a long scar running down, and feeling this as a reminder that he's nothing special, that was not his role.
I don't know, I feel like being able to take the powers does make you special. I feel like...
True. You could either be someone who's very, very important, or someone who's more of the Swiss Army knife, you know?
Yeah. I mean, gotta be the very best, like no one ever was.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so the next part. Okay, you guys, it's here. Oh wait, no, sorry. No, there's one more. Hidden feeling.
Yep, let me
would you like to read this one?
Yeah. Let's do this.
Even though I feel like we already know, but you know.
Yeah. Hidden feeling. Your character's hidden feelings represent how they feel about the other player character. You may be reconnecting after an age of bitter resentment, looking to rekindle an old love. You should keep your hidden feeling a secret from the other player. Assign a card from your hand and consult the table below to get your hidden feelings. Okay.
So we're not going to share this one. So chat, don't spoil. Do not tell the other person what was put.
I'm gonna actually mute my mic in our call.
Yeah,
here.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna deafen.
Yeah.
Let's reconvene in, let's say, 5 minutes.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. All right.
Let me do that. Okay. Let's see. So what I got, guys, was I have a 4, so rivalry, and that is my black card, and my other card is a red card, and that's 8, confusion. So I would say, are we romancing? No, Seta. This part's a secret, Seta. We can't let Hime know what our hidden feeling is here, and in our case, it's probably going to be rivalry. It's kind of straight up. I actually got the card, so we're going to go with rivalry. It's either that or confusion, and I think rivalry would work better, So we're going to do that. Excuse me. I'm going to play my 4 of clubs, and that is the last card, and then I think I discard my extra hand, or my extra card, after this suggestion. So I'm going to jump us back over here, and we're going to write this really quick here. And jump here. And start writing. So let me just jump back up here. Excuse me. And my feeling is rivalry. So I went with 4 of clubs. Rivalry. It should be in interest. Be a role model. Let's see, so it's not really set an example how to use your powers responsibly. However, this time, others power. Maybe it was some kind of fluke. Eventually, excuse me, sorry. Let's see, but eventually.
I am done when you are, so no worries.
Yep, just 1 second.
Yeah, take your time.
And then I'll read mine to everyone on my end.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't do that. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
you
definitely
go do that. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just going to read this out on my end. So I'm going to deafen. And if you guys want to hear from my end,
Yeah, you can
sounds
go
like.
go over to his channel for a second if you want to hear that. I already read mine, sorry.
Yep, no problem. 1 second. Let me just deafen for a moment. Okay. So, the hidden feeling I got was I drew 4 clubs and I got rivalry. Growing up, it should be in the best interest of the older brother to be a role model. Their parents, after a point, began to lose their powers, so it was on Andre to really be the person to set an example on how to use your powers responsibly. However, this wasn't the case when, for the longest time, others thought he didn't have a power. Maybe it was some kind of fluke. The doctors weren't sure, and his parents were worried, but eventually they came to some sort of awakening when he accidentally stole the powers of a classmate. Someone who used to use it to show off, or someone who used to show off their powers by stopping time and stacking things on the teacher's desk. This person was his younger brother, Naji. He wanted to be the one people looked up to like him. It should be him, right? And there you go. Let me undeafen. Okay, there we go. I said
right.
mine.
I'm super curious, but we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm. And the last part is actually
Yeah.
really funny. I'm going to read this. I'm going to pull this back up here 1 second. And now the last part. Now this one's where everyone else gets to vote.
Yeah.
So the last part for us is hero or villain. Up until this point, it is unknown who is the hero and who is the villain. This is intentional, and the most interesting villains have altruistic goals, and the most powerful heroes have a dark past. To establish who is the hero and who is the villain, one player reveals the top card of their deck. A black card means that the player is the hero. Otherwise, they are the villain. The other player takes on the remaining role.
We are gonna ignore that.
Yep.
Y'all are gonna vote, and since I did the other poll, you should run this poll.
Yep, I am going to run this poll. I'm going to run this poll for, what do you think, 2 minutes, or should we do it a little
I
longer?
think 2 minutes. Yeah, because we only have 10 minutes, like 12
Yeah,
minutes
I know,
left.
you're right,
That gives us.
literally.
I mean, in that sense, do you even want to write the oh, you know what? Let's do it, because then so one of us has to write the initial letter, and we could do that like off screen.
Yeah. So next
and
time
then
we
start our next session with that. You know.
Good idea. Okay, so let
Let's do
me set up the poll here, and we are going to do. Let me let me do this. Okay, question for the poll. This will be, who is the villain of the story?
Yeah.
And it will be Hime.
It'll be one of us.
It's Naji. And it will be myself as Andre.
What I love about this is how either of them could be the hero or the villain. You know, like these backstories are so good.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
If
wait,
you
did
tie, we can't tie. If you tie, we're just gonna play
yep.
the game's rules. Then we'll just draw a card.
Yep. All right,
Yeah.
you have 2 minutes. Get your votes in. Put your votes in. Who is the villain of the story? Is it Hime or is it me? And again, if you want to put votes, you need to jump to my channel. The poll is on my end.
Yeah, if you want to vote, you gotta
There's
go to
only
Kappa's
one
channel.
vote right now, so if you want to vote,
Gotta
this
go,
is your
go.
time.
Let's see the poll.
There is
I won't
only
vote.
one vote.
There's only one vote, and it's exactly what I expect to.
Yep. Again, if you want to decide which one of us is the hero or the villain, you need to put your votes in now.
Yeah, gotta go over there and vote.
Yep. Throw in your channel points. Pick whatever you want. Okay. All right. There we go. Now we're starting to see some back and
Ooh.
forth.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
this is fascinating.
You have halfway. You have 1 minute remaining on this. If you want to see either Hime or
Currently,
me.
it's 10-5
Yep.
with me as the villain.
Yep. Again, remember, if you want to see this,
Hime as a villain thinking stepping on grass with that as a no stepping on grass. I would never step on the grass
Oh
if it
my
said no
God.
stepping on grass.
mm-hmm.
I also feel like Naji would not step on grass either. That doesn't seem very like famous person thing to do.
Okay. You got 30 seconds left in the poll. So far, we're seeing 19 votes for Naji, so Hime being the villain.
Oh
And
gosh.
13 votes on Andre, which is me being the villain.
Yep. It's a little close, but not as close as I thought.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's oof.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot closer than I was expecting. Oh, there we go. Ooh, the big
Oh dang,
channel
Atomic
point bankroll. Okay.
really wanted.
All right,
Oh my
the
goodness.
poll is over. The results are in. And
Yeah.
it looks like Hime is going to be our villain, and I will be the
am.
hero.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
let
so
me-
I get to go back to my character sheets and I get to
Mhm.
check the other one.
Yep, and let me jump to my end. And I just have to mark that I am here. You're hoping to see me chew the scenery. Look,
Yeah.
another time. Well, actually, not even another time, because that's the twist here. Because you'll see for what we're doing next.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm the hero.
Look at that.
So I will read the next section here. And let me hold on. Whoops, I should actually show the book.
Mhm.
Okay. So,
here is the next section. The initial letter. The game begins with one player writing the initial letter. Players should decide amongst themselves who that will be. This letter ought to be brief and be inspired by world building and character creation. Take into account your character's motivations for writing this letter. Consider the following assumptions when writing. Some years have passed since you last talked. Your motions for reaching out to each other or reaching out to the other character are born from a place of loneliness. You and the other character are the most powerful of your kind. The other character may aid you in your goals.
So I am the most powerful villain, and you are the most powerful hero. So we're at the peak.
Yeah. Let's see. If you would like further advice on how to write your letter, go check there. Once your letter is complete, send it to the other player. This may be by the way of mail, email, text, or depending on the chosen format. Now you're ready to begin the game proper, and the player who receives the letter will begin the round. I'm to fight God, am I right?
So we're writing these letters as our superpowered selves.
Yeah.
I'm not writing a letter to my brother. I'm writing a letter to my arch nemesis.
Yeah, you're writing a letter to exactly.
Oh gosh. But the thing is, I think the cool part is I wouldn't necessarily know what your character's power is because you were just like borrowing people's powers at this point, right?
You would basically assume my power could be anything.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Damn, at that point, I should have named myself Miracle Worker or something.
Because the thing is, when we were children, you took my power, but it's not like you used it. So my assumption is
right,
that,
I
my
did not.
my brother can just nullify powers. That's all I know. So I don't even have it in my head that it's you. Okay.
I guess for...
Would you write the letter or the first letter, or should I write the first letter based on that?
Actually, that's kind of a tough question. That's kind of a tough question, actually. Because I'm like, from how I've written my character, they seem to be, excuse me, let me just drink some water. They seem to be a bit more neutral on a lot of things, where I feel like this would be years after connections fallen through.
Yeah.
We're technically in like the twilight years of our careers, you could say. Because that's the point. It's supposed to be well after. So I think, I guess the question is, it's like, would your character have a big enough ego to reach out, or would it be
my character?
otherwise?
I don't think Najee would reach out first.
Yeah, then you know what? It's like I think my character would reach out, considering some of the this prompt was at their peak. Yes, so
currently we are the most powerful of our kind. I am the top villain, and he is the top hero. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think my character would reach out first.
Yeah, then I think
he's too prideful for it.
Yeah. This is kind of tricky because I'm like, I feel like maybe my character would, in a sense of wanting to reconnect. But again, we're reaching out as like heroes and villains, so it's like it's interesting because
maybe it's not even reconnecting, because the thing is, you haven't spoken to your youngest brother in a long time either.
Yeah.
So maybe you're like thinking about that, and you're like, I know this is gonna be weird, but
yeah, it could be like I've kind of got an idea that maybe you might be my brother or something like that, or maybe it could be some because that is the other thing, trying to figure out how would we go through that.
Because the thing is, I don't know what your power is, but you know what my power is. Because you took it at some point, so you knew what it was. So I think it makes sense for your character to know my character's identity, but not the other way around.
You know what? I'm going to write that down on my sheet. So I would say initial
So you
letter.
were reaching out knowing, like, this is my brother, but I don't know that. Oh, this is so good.
It does make more sense as an older brother.
Oh. It's also really funny to me to be playing the youngest sibling, because the thing is, outside of this game, I am the eldest sibling. So this is odd for me. It's a little funny to write the reverse.
Let me see. I'm reaching out to my older brother to reconnect, or my other way around. A younger.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, no problem, Seta. And if we miss you later, then Happy New Year. Or actually, I think you and I are in the same time zone. But let's see.
Dang, I'm the villain in the lore and in the game.
I know, right?
Wait until chat sees the twist we have in the next game.
I know, it's gonna be fun. This is actually gonna be very interesting. I'm reaching out. You don't know who I am. I know who you are. This is crazy. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I think that's good. For the sake of brevity, I was gonna say. Actually, you know what? We'll save. I think we save the rest of this for when we do play this later, because it would be talking about the phases or the different ways in which we send our letters and stuff. So
I think this
we'll
is a
save
good
that.
stopping point. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
This is already like really interesting character building. I'm very, very interested to see like where it goes from here. So I'm excited.
Yeah. No, I was already super interested in this because I like the premise and I tried to not read too much into it so I didn't spoil myself.
Yeah.
But just off like that introduction, it was very apparent like how much fun we were gonna have with this.
Yeah. But we don't want other games. We want this one. Sorry, we have another one.
have
We'll
another
play.
game
We'll pick up this
planned.
game again. Don't worry.
yeah.
We will. Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
dynamic and tension here is so good. That's
Oh,
okay
trust
because
me,
you know
don't
what?
worry.
You know what though? Letter writing, I feel like it should take a little while, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta wait for that letter to come. I think you guys will enjoy the next game a lot too.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We got
Oh,
another
yeah.
one. But I'm very excited for this. Sorry, Rift Breakers. Rift Breakers might take a
I know,
but you
right?
know what?
It's
I
fun
don't
doing
think
the
we
journaling
should.
ones.
Yeah, I think we should maybe just switch every other week or so.
I'm okay with that. I think
And
that
then
works out pretty good.
and we can start it with a letter so one of us can write our letter, like, you know what I mean? We can
Yeah.
write some of the letters ahead of time
Yeah.
and that might be fun.
No, I think that would be absolutely a great idea. Yeah.
So we
let
can write
me-
some of them on the stream, but then there'll be one that we start off with reading the letter we wrote offline. That way it keeps it moving, you know?
Yeah.
I think that might be good.
I think that'd be a fantastic idea. Okay. So
But yeah, don't
now-
worry. We will continue. We will
Oh,
see
yeah.
this game again for sure. Like, yeah, let's do this next week. Next Friday?
Yeah.
Because
yeah, I'm down with
I
it.
definitely want to continue. Okay,
yeah.
so don't worry. You'll see this again in a couple of days.
Okay, let me just jump us back over here for a second while we get set up for our next thing.
I'm just
Which
gonna make a new file. I don't have
Yeah.
to do much of anything. I'm
yeah,
just
I
gonna
think
make a new
I think
file.
I've already got a new file here. And let me just make sure I've got the book pulled up on my end. Let me just like also update the stream title. Because this is gonna be an interesting one.
Oh, I didn't update the stream title. I just updated the category.
Yeah, it's just what I did. Because it's basically the
Oh,
same
that's
title.
okay. You missed the we didn't do any gameplay.
don't
We just
worry.
finished our characters. We finished our characters and we decided that Kappa is gonna write the first letter. So
Yeah.
we didn't actually play anything. The character creation was really involved. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so
No,
much fun.
it was a ton of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I had a great one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If just character creation is that fun, I haven't looked at the prompts because same thing. I don't want to spoil myself.
Yeah, I
so
know.
let's just
I'm
start
very
with that
curious
next
to
time.
see how the prompts are going to end up, which I guess we'll see. Like maybe that'll help give me an idea for the initial letter because I don't know if we get a prompt on that one as well or something else, but